Nisim 100.1 FM with Tamale, Nisim 95.9 FM with Bogatanga. We are live in airborne flight number HAPPY. Na yankon kofa Kasiabono Enfamre etifoni efwe.
Na Kasiabono dia pa na upe ho.
No crack no Kasiabono adia me pe wo ho pa 12 metie 6 metie and say Kambia na mo sha no metie mo news ni via and some na mo bedi kan aka no 12 o'clock no sana other stations na beka enti the manage hu ni say mu yidi yen e ma ye hu nkom koso no and sana other stations na beka the chat kura manage hu ni say presenters no in fact you are very good nemo mo ma ye hu weni.
Nonsia abo adeshimai mama mache ama makwa abade aba happy 98.9 FM so ebraso sa no pa nonsia kase ebo enenso de no yede ba ne yede beso mo na obetima akwakopi mu Facebook happy 98.9 FM obetimi ahye kase ebo no e free ho share na afoforo nya bi nhwe se ne be ya bibia nso betimi aye kama pa happyghana.com ye krunje nsem ni bi gu ho no ma obetimi akwa kenkan na bibia nso etimi aye kama ene anopei edi amaye ensem ne dos na anopei pa na de bedi kase ebo ni mu bi akotene ne se atoni jena ne nei ode nsem utudwa echirime nei ubepie mu o man Ghana ha no me kame se aban lawyer won mo man Ghana ha won mu swapa hu behia se aban ebiye bibi edi afa hu na Happy FM Mass Wedding 2026 de no ya de se mpenfo se ni won ma bi o maprono to pa adofo a mo pese mo ye mass wedding no betima ba be file forms na chese watimi register na bibia nso etimi aye kama yare kase bono kwakopie mu ewo Angola manim na ba betodwa se won ma to fangum nam so ma basabasa pa etimi aba ho amaneyi no kase nkofo bebrafa mu ato ananan mo nsiedo ebuzianse bi kan se mo ehu nam de ba be so misa no pa no nsia kase bo happy 98.9 FM na sana no ma mentwa me husimam na me ba me chinsi minimu edi akiremu. Abusi amisa so mama kwa bebiem damase se masungusu a muti anopa no nsia kase ebo ewo happy 98.9 FM afeje brena menche kase ebo ni mo fancho nansemu ho ne beto odwasem na hyebedwani a ogina mu mama mfa won mu akwatia yewura ns ya okumi watwa nanan mo nsie do ne sisi amene o kase kra no ya de se wo hye fridge ma ye nyansie ni kra na wo hye Ghana mamre ni ma o hye 1992 constitution na article 115 cross 112 cross 5 no emakwan se obi tosa na ehu behia se be by election e wo man Ghana na se bi abato mpesoa no so se ne be abato mpesoa no so no wonum be se menya mra hye bedwani foforo kra timi aboa ma bibia nso no etimi aye kama ne no ne nam so ema electoral commission of Ghana eneyi odi ababetu jase September bosome no ade etwoso mienu na is 2nd September ya ade se ye ba be by election e wo akwati abato mpeso aso se ne be ya manfo awon mo ho no ebetimi aboa enya eye mrahye bedwani ene nkrata e ba nipa na nsa e sha se Miss J Mensa chairperson ema Electoral Commission of Ghana chese wodi nsimwe nyina ebetu dwa na eno na chese echirema ya ade se won ma bi o maprono mato efri na ekoya sɛ wobɛtumi akɔ file forms ɛwɔ ɛyɛ the Nkyɛnboɔ district office a ɛno ɛwɔ Apueyɛ Mantam electoral commission na so yɛ hɔnom wobɛtumi akɔ file forms na kyerɛ sɛ watumi afɛlefɛle a ɛne ɔfɛlefɛle ewie saa na August bosome no ada ɛtɔ so du baako na sɛ 11th August watumi akɔ submit ɛwɔ the Nkyɛnboɔ district office electoral commission so yɛ na sɛ August bosome na ada ɛtɔ so edu baako a kɔ ne du mmiɛnsa so ana kyerɛ sɛ wobɛtumi asubmit forms no na nhyɛ sɛ electoral commission ekyiri ma abra abɔ no anopa no nkono pɛpɛɛpɛ wobɛba na kyerɛ sɛ wɔnom ɛwɔ hɔnom a kɔpem ɛyɛ du mienu prɛmto brɛ so na sɛ wɔnom agye wɔn ahome kakra ɛbɔ no mienu ano wɔnom asa aba abɛtena hɔnom akɔpem ɛyɛ anwummerɛ no onum na sɛ wɔnom atumi asɔre so na no na electoral commission ɛde nsɛm otu dwa ekyiri ma yɛ sɛ forms no so no wobɛtumi download ɛne ɛwɔ ɛyɛ electoral commission website a www.ec.gov.gh www.ec.gov.gh ɛhɔ nso wobɛtumi download forms no ɛde afiri hɔ sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛtumi afeele na kyerɛ sɛ August bosome no duru wɔtumi akɔ submit na biribiara nso no ɛtumi ayɛ kama na kyerɛ sɛ electoral commission de nsɛm wotu dwa ekyiri ma nipa ɔbaa bɛfa forms no ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ wobɛhwɛ sɛ ɛnea wofɛle forms na nipa baako a wɔno yɛ candidate bɛtumi asan ama ansa na nipa baako agyina candidate n'akyi nso atumi asan ama ansa na ɛyɛ nipa maako du nwɔtwe a wɔnom to aba wɔ abatɔ ne mpɛsoa soɔ no so no wɔno nso ɛbɛtumi ɛbɛsensan forms no so bi sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ bɛtumi adi mu paa na no na kyerɛ sɛ wɔnom nsɛm a wɔde to dwa ne akyiri ma yɛ adeɛ sɛ ɛnea wobɛfa forms no a wobɛtua 10,000 Ghana cedis na sɛ 10,000 Ghana cedis nipa baako bi na sɛ each candidate sɛ sika na wobɛtua sɛ woyɛ ɔbaa anaasɛ nipa a wadi dɛm a ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ wobɛtua 7,500 ana kyerɛ sɛ the electoral commission etimi ate sika no so ɛde ama saa ɛna nsɛm a electoral commission de to dwa no echi ma saa nhyehyɛ we nyinaa ɛbɛboa paa na sɛ ɛka ɛyɛ Ghana mamre no sɛ obi free ma ɛyɛ ade sɛ by election no yɛtimi yɛ sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a biribia nso ɛbɛtimi ayɛ kama Ewusa mamentu akase ebo no so emfa ma government accountability series ejumedi a ekoso ene asoafo a wono man Ghana hanom nyina ukopie ma ade a wo ba beye de watimi aye ene de wo adwuma na se de mude egu nkrata so a wo beye no ne nyina no yade so obekeka ne nyina ewo honom se ne be man Ghana man so be hu se oso ani we asem se no go kan waye anaso obeye anaso ode egu nkrata so oba be ni nyina Ghanafo asotue mu ani tue mu bie na enu ada osoafo a ohwe akwantempon ho nsensem so eyira Gavins Kwame Agboja no kopi mu ho ana ode nsem otudwa echiri ma yade se mampanyi John Dramani Mahama penso akwan a yenye nwie ya behu na oyonko aba begina honom se o ma ye kwan awie mu approve na momfa musika ma me no chiri ma yade se eto atimi atwa pa ochiri ma ene aban a na wo so enka ne no behu na je se obi atimi aba begina wo se o ma ye kwan awie mu approve ma me ne approve ni atam sika de ama na wo behwehwe ma na se akwan bebre wo man Ghana han ma yentimi nyi ochiri ma neyi yade se eto atwa na abre ne abre bia behu na nkrofo obo ne punu mu se ya obekọ na nipa no edi nkrata bebrebe aba begro chirima ya de so waye akwan wi nte ho behia sa aban ne be approve enso be hwehwehwehwehwehwe ma na tese entesa wo chirima ya de se wono na pan suwe anase mampanyi John Dramani Mahama pan suwe de enya de se sa de no ebebe mu na ansa na wonom de kwan kora be ma wo se ye no ya de se wonom edi niema begu akwan mu pa na so ya wonom hwe sikasem so nso atimi agye atomansa na wonom de kwan be ma wo se ya omatimi ediama wodi nsem bebre eka ho ewudwumadi nase ntiebi
there was almost uncontrolled level of award of contract. As a minister, every day people come to me, I've got this package and they are throwing it in front of me to just approve. Reset means that cannot be done. We will only go ahead with projects that have been programmed and budgeted for. And I'm pleading with everybody interested in playing a role in the road sector that the days of uncontrolled, unregulated award of contract is far gone. We will only start projects that we are sure we can fund. So that is a message to everybody. We also identified significant problem with technical personnel to supervise some of the project because when we went around, one of the concerns of stakeholders was the quality of works we are delivering. Works are done, and within a project, normally we are told that when we do surface dressing, that is the one you and I know as the rough one, that is tarred, but it's rough. It's supposed to last maybe 6-10 years. But 6 months after the project has been handed over, the rain falls and it washes away.
Any awuti ye eyo swafo a ohwe akwantimpon ho nsensem so yewura governance Kwame Agboja government accountability series a ekoso o man Ghana hanum na chese kopi ase a odi nsem we nyina etudwa abusan to akase ebo no so ma na ne Minister for Justice and Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayeni ne wodi nsem utudwa kirima ubepie mu wo man Ghana hanum a kamea say aban a lawyerfo no wonum swaye pa meche state attorney no ya de se wonum eswaye pa eno chiema ya de se 500 kra no enya de se wonum eduru ubepie mu oman Ghana ha wo chiema ya de se oman ne suye pa nke ho behia se aban lawyerfo ana se aban wonum mudi aban asema wo mu no aban lawyerfo mu no ombe doso so e kame se oman Ghana hanum kakrakai bebri eni hanum nipa wonum hanum no ya de se wo mu swaye pa eno chiema ne how bia hwa soafo ne so agencies ahodo ne we nyina begu wonum so a ma wonum ntimi ni nsem ne ntentem na se wo mu ntimi nkeka wonum ho wo mu adwumadi a wo mu die mu na ode nsem otudwa echirima 16 regions ya create ne foforo no ya de se aban lawyer fo nya de se bi wo hokora chirima kopie mu wo upper west region ya de se state attorney a wonum ho no ya de se dupe ene wo honom echirima ka se kopie mu wo savannah manima savannah mensinima nya de se bi wo oti mensin ni nya de se ebi wo honom a ne nyina no ya de ha adwen pa boga nso nya de se ebi wo honom a ochirema hu behia se mpanfo de niema begu akwan mu se na be ya state attorney ne wonum betimi de bia ka ho etimi aboa ma wonum ensem nie nso no etimi akon kan pa ama bibia so etimi aye kama awusa yeto akase ebo no so de ama odi a Happy FM radio station my Ghana had you be anim say number 1 kofo tie ye pa ye listeners doors no bibia so kama wa hanum na wonum 2026 mass wedding no wonum afrase wo ma bi o mapromo to say wo ya adofo na je say wo pese wo be mass wedding a ene wo brani o mentena se entwentwe na se nka se me se etwen afefoforo we ya afi ebesimu die no ana wo bi o mapromo to ho ti wo ye dofo a ho behia so ba be pii mu Happy 98.9 FM asalam down ha na chese wo so etimi aba be register ma bibia so etimi aye kama pa na ne o register sampanfo chirima ene packaging bebre wo ma betimi aboa wo pa ama wo wedding so no etimi aye kama ene wonum chirima ya de se o register sa na ene ya de se counseling we counseling adofo ne mienu nyina no e bepe counselor pa ma nipa no etimi a counseling mu ye pa ama bibia so etimi aye kama na wedding ni duru honom sa na ne oba ne makeups a okofa enkabu ebeje oni nye boketo ano ya de se ebe ma o makeup artist a obeye o makeups kama pa ama bibia so etimi aye kama sans na reception so ebebe mu bi na maye wedding na wie no ene 5-star hotel so na anadwono honom ne ebe ma makwakoda adwodwo mo ho pa ama bibia so no etimi aye kama na wedding ne koso no ka wo de bekọ wedding na se convoy no ene ya de se eno so ehye package ni mu bia enya asem kuma akra ne no anachese Happy 98.9 FM for chirima won ma bi o mapono mu head of PR na is a head of public relation brands and communication Emma Global Media Alliance broadcasting company Madam Bridget Mensah eden semu tudwa echima afiwe meche 2026 mass wedding ne de ebe ye shonko kra to obesro my Ghana manyina adofo se obi a emfa ne ho nhyem se na be betimi aboa ama bibia so etimi aye kama awusa ya to akase ebo no so de ama kopie mu Facebook Happy 98.9 FM hwekase ebo ni fafiri ho share na afoforo enya bi nhwe happyghana.com so yakruchi ensem ni bigu ho no ma obetimi ahwe na bibia so etimi aye kama na wohina wowo nkase mu a eno ewo ahafo region na danso agye abebi unene wode nsem otudwa kirima NDC aban we bosha wo behye wonom no sa aban na ani so de a wono ankasa bedi animu na se campaign waye edi etia NDC aban ne pa ba ye besa ato ne bi Ochirema eneyi ubepie mu ahafo kwantempo a namu akopim asante mantema ya de se ekwan ni nye kwan na tete apansama ma torenche me na behu na torenche mesi china na torenche ma esia ha adwin yi pa ochirema ne MPP amanyuku no abra na wonum wo so no saa no mu ye ya ema wonum chimum de contract ne kra ma company bi a company no contractor no ena obesi so akokwa asa wo ye kwan na asa wo nye saa na se MPP amanyuku ndi free so na chema abra ye ba beto aba na enam akwan a MPP amanyuko na anye ntino ene obepie mu ahafo ne ne mantemu a ya de se wonum report nkrofo to aba ne tia wonum pa ene mutuma NDC amanyuko no mu ka se mbe ye mu kwan ama wo so mu anya kwan na ama wo de a ene abato edi enim ne de NDC amanyuko no wonum forget it wo mu fanso mu trim se nya de se ahafo ne ne mantemu wonum benya baba akokora e wo ho se mo de to nsentrofo enim no yenti bi
ya kwan ekunye afofo ya kwan abaye twa mu no wanya amayen etie ma ne koye afokwan ba ko pe ekwanfo ne nam so sese no eti se mo anya amayen dia aba no aba to no duru ho a yebeto atia mo ka kire jo mama wanya kwan na yebeto atia no nyeso otratra ho na efie na no beso a no odimika na obeye kwan no ekwan ya breho efie be duni ya fa kwanfo so saa ti ye kan kire no me na nankasa hene me kam kire no so wanya edu ho a mi amehwa mi ato aba na tia no
eni awuti ye eyenkase mu hene ema ahafo mantem nim na danso age abebio ana chese odinsi mu enyina etudwa na ebusanento akase ebo no so emfama odia mpoho no wasa East District ebentakrade dwadifo ma won mo homu supa won muso musu nyina ne se ne yubepie mu odwam ho no mai kama ese fulani fo agidwa na boso a enema ense emfata ana wonom eye odwam ho no ma wonum ade abom mpanfo aba mpanfo abu masum nua omunye bibia mfamfa ho ne na nje se ye ni dwadifo ma ne twetwe nkomo mu nsem mu kanyina ne se wobepie mu ewo eye mpoho eye market wa na se dwom ho no ma ya de se fulani fo no bekba na wonum nom jot se ya wi jot na ne biaye a wo mu didwa ye se nkrofo ba beto ne ma no obehu na se fulani ni ti wonum a wonum jot pa a enso ani ma me ba akokora de ochire ma ade se okopie mu aya asabia na oyare anase ne ho dodo ne kakra okopie mu asabia okopie mu honum san Dr. Free na no se maame wonum jot ana wose me menum jot ni nyina ye fulani fo jot a wonum no mo humi koni mu no ene de sansunsanso no ede aba srempenfo se hu behia se mpenfo ba bepie mu e wodwom honum se ne be betima ye bibia fa na ne ma bone fulani fo no eye wo honum no etu atimi atwa mu nsem mu de to happy kase anim no yentibi
ye frame jifa Edred aha market ha na me wo meton ade by fulani fo no toilet e ko da na chi na ade nyina toilet enya agoro omuti me ba betina me store nanim onum wi onum jot me ka onkasa me ho maka mako ye kwa ahimfie mi ko ye complain wo ho obia nkasa still kwa na okoso na se ma ya le mako hospital mako ji drip 19 also be nom jot menso a mennom maka kampo a wose madwi nye dwuma tem didi anom anope ya o mabo apata o meda na chi ana ya ka mo matutu o ma ya kongwa ho na omotena omonom nti mo abede yesre jot ne di obokume nti wonye bibi mfa ho mame
wasibule yen na wokun wokun wakan awon no wotutu man wo hina wobugu ha na ka wobugu wotete yen chen ha pa ya patenanim no wonu jot no yisi open ya ka da waye ye be yare nti wonye ka po wonti waye wonko kwai nanu ha na wonko no owie no waba eka no wodu okrum kasa hihye ahroba na ma me pan egwam hinu ne ma me no onu wani no gudo no woni ne ham no woni me ham no woni e de oton ne engo won ho no so no ye ne ba
eni awuti ye dwadifo ma wonum mpo ho eno wo wasa East District ebentakrade na chese wonum awe hosemo mu de tudwa fulani fo atete a wo mu de mu femu no ana chese oti na busuan fa kase bonu kongo pie mu wo nkrofo ama so de kase bonu kwa kopie mu nkrofo ama so de ane Angola manim ana chese de kase bonu kwa kopie na aba betodwa so kopie mu Angola manim ya de se ya to fangu mu pa enam so ama ene mini taxi association for wonum do ye chirenchenchirenchi pa ehyehyehye so ne no na chese enkrata Angola aban no de aba beto dwa echirima woye cha wonom de hyehyehye so no enam so ma nipa aduonu mienu 22 de sese amene okasai wonom ato anananom wonse do ama nipa 197 ya de se wonom etime prepra pa ene enipa 1214 so ya de se wonom yetime achi wo mu ewo Angola manim na esenkrata eba no echirima ene cars na afen so no shops ahodo 25 de ya de se etime asese pa we ni arehosem a ifra Angola manimu ba ne nyina ne se enni ukopie mu Angola manima game ese fango ya tomu pan bo no kosoro amanfo mu ho nom chirimu a wonom abɔ aban na se umakasa afa honya de se aban no etie ne nam so a de sanse mu nyina ba bepie mu ewo Angola manim ebisa nyina nsem we so ne mfa no pano nsia kase boy de beso mu happy 98.9 FM no yemfa ne nyina ensi wa ha ne wakase boni mu no ensem a wote ye no ebi ni se attorney general chirima ne wo bepie mu my Ghana hanama state attorney meche aban lawyer for no wonom hwɛ yie pan ho behia sempenfo edibi ebeka ho sanso na happy FM 2026 mass wedding ne ye bie ya pno mato obetima aba be fa forms na tese wetimi afele na bibia so etimi aye kama yade kasebo no kopie mu Angola men ma ba beto dwa se nipa mako aduonu mienu de sese amene okasai woye kira ekoso nti wonom ato anananom ewonse do abusianse mi kan se mu ho na me de besom sa no pano nsia kasebo ewo happy 98.9 FM ase da PSC enkoma semufo Madam Fati Shaibu Ali mi ameje breaking kan kasebo edi ma mu ye abena asante me sori so ama happy morning show aso edi ama mu makramo
Wazaba Sawa Bonyuma Don't pay a good pumps of his ass Chini and Imdawa Bombonchin Nkasi a bonsusua A1 A go Paramemu Samsu Shunku Happy FM Wazabo Happy FM and Jinkwa
Etoda, wo kontimi do champagne pa, nanso wo sike kura wo no. Na ye juice ene betumi ato. So pese wo kura mre kura sika, na udwumadi a wudie, wonmo a wonim dwumadi no, etumi dima wo ewo bra wode emfidie a esefata edi dwuma ne dia. Ene ha ho kura. Isanze E-Productions, ye be sort you out. Freyen, so pe studio and production equipment rental. Emfidie a ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no. Ye betumi di bia fam. Corporate and social videography. Se wudi udwuma bie a wo pese otwe egun homa so. Freyen TV commercials, se wo ton wo niema na pese amanfo ehunu ewa kasamfoni so. Freyen documentaries, freyen photography, any live streaming. Se wo twamfoni kama pa. Anaze wo di dwuma bie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu. Freyen waya nyom na pese oya nyom no ho akasamfoni a. Freyen jingles, IVR, any voiceover production. Freyen short and long film. Freyen your telephone humanie 0242 755 323 ana 0302 254 858 ana se hwie kira kwan ye wo Asylum Down ye ben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions, capture the moment.
It's a book launch like no other. Yes, like no other. Join Paul and Linda Mante for the official release of 5 powerful finance and investment books, all in one unforgettable event. 80 multiple streams of income ideas, retirement planning, marriage and finance, a practical guide to multiple streams of income, how to own your first house. If you care about your money, your marriage, and your future, this launch is for you, so don't miss it. Date, Sunday, 3rd August 2020. 2025 at 2 p.m. Venue PIWC Kokomlemle ATTC. Call 0243 902 095 or 0574 039 755 to RSVP. 5 books, 1 launch. Don't miss it. For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion. For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle. To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle. To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month.
I can't remember. Yeah, do you know? Non-song abo, and I know live on Happy 98.9 FM. You're watching Poakwa, but Safi na watching him a video in the atoha. I know Pajuma the idea. Fati, I think that in her over 22 years, in human doing. Yeah.
What's that?
And to say, calm down. My mom was very wrong. Nah, those times, a morning show, a choice of man. And there was an issue of a maltreatment at a company. Now, when them say, as journalists, we've been told to be fair, to be balanced, to check, recheck, and ensure that whatever it is that we are putting out, accurate. Now, Obedience some about too many monam say okay, fine. Ma yenso nyi nhwehwe mu isan se untimi entie afa emfa nyintan. Enka se bia ono no de no a oka no ene eye no kre. Enti oka na sem yede ne ho nkrata nyina de ma yen no. Ena me production team ye ya adwene se yenso ye be fa kire. Ni akobu sa adwuma kuo no a sa nipa kuo no ene won eye adwuma no. Didi kan yenya number efre several times. Obi amfa. De tosu mienu. Dakro ye pon morning show no a eni hwitna ehyenmu. Eni na hwi ye call the company's HQ office I won cran crodium a. Ena ye de letter call ye say when yate. Eni ye de selected copies of documents on the man no e kan ho e ma on. Ibusa say omo response a omo wo e wa asem no ho ene de he you drew ho receptionist o ho no say obeje krata no e de akwa akoma panyini a o se fata say obetimi eyin nsem na no e de amayen. We waited for 2 solid weeks, 3 solid weeks, even we were still following up. Ye di etire enya dia anu ye bia e buy, and we followed up with calls again. Now the day came, say, look, after all of these, I was saying about tina a yen from mamu. Na made in semino etu edra na ye di e ho nkomo. Now the moment we sat on air, ye tina from mamu asha say di nkoma. My producer received a calls. Anopa calls tu. Ye no. Nakas bear 6 isi Olusegun number 54 Olusegun Obasanjo Highway. Cars bear 9 nisi ho. The company's corporate affairs director. Any nipa bear miensa bi ka ho. Ona mso mo wie se father nkwa. Se sa tam na mso. Kitwe bi fia
Obasanjo.
Olusegun
Obasanjo.
Highway.
Na mentime link.
She just opposite Accra girls.
Oka se wusa no na me hu afema link baby a.
Omba na me wo reception. So munim me. That time na Facebook nya yi. Nti omu Google omu hu me. and I'm so hear me. Fortunately enough, and a CEO, a PMO, or no more directing to CEO, no Buzaze, a dancer. So, yeah, general reception one need or Mudin Koma. See, we'll sue him. We'll sue him. Omakasa Kasa, ya na CEO, Diom Cocotan in the office. And our friend, lead producer, Gibson Graham, and our koi, and our befriend Kwabnapuku, and our koi, and our befriend me, and your koi. And Umbuza said, what are the facts of the matter? And the two. And I detail every single step that we've taken to get a response from them. Show them copies of messages I send, mails I send, and letters I deliver. Nina, I feel it was but you still should have waited for us to respond to the thing before and sana. Why now yes sir. Say you are tarnishing the image of the organization, and that's my only me mama radio so and say me makoha me him sim dabi. That was my only harassment. Menya for over a decade. But the asrafo binum ni aposifo binum yen central for my man. Edika enano pay. Yenka. Munyina moti and rat the course. And I believe that ye anymore no. The visuals, you be sure visuals now also. What me says if I know why I'm sir. If you don't come in and pay live on a happy night, but you for weather update in but you for transit. I tell me and son a rapper papa to share boli and no Oyiremu. Jeremu. Oyiremu sana as I mean himself sort until no come on to Prince Papa go him brown. Or no Oyiremu.
Honestly,
I may call.
Or Tamwa or catcher will be when you has said, or dancing pona catcher in around 5. I was in the office.
Visa Yerem. Me go home for.
Can be actually will be when you Uremu now, she will be now can be actually. That was around 5. It was even after 5.
Me go home for being and said you're my yemen. What take him and wrap over. I can't seem to with administrator. Me imagine a semi qua. Ni, and I've been fine chairman. Ura, or being Japan. Or your organizer, or a Abosukai, a spare parts dealers, no, on your organizer, one fan chair, and fan command. Now, main creative was in area between 2 and 6 p.m. You are Abosukai. It happened on wheels. Aqua copy more than an every you be the Abosukai common qua. Weather updates, no, said your teeny, me trying to tell Breno Echo. Na Mabusa Prince, ya Jojo Nida. Na my main kind of protocol when I pay. Or see, mostly cloudy conditions are expected to prevail across the country, with a few areas likely to experience light rain or drizzle. Additionally, mist or fog patches are anticipated to form along the coastal, forested, and mountainous areas, leading to a reduced visibility in the early hours of the day. As the day progresses, occasional sunny intervals will be observed. However, from late afternoon into the evening, parts of the northern and transition zones are likely to experience thunderstorms. I can't bro for you. Never double cratano and chassis. Fatidi, I'll see your Jojo.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know how to. Obian Jojo me. I would like person can say, may take risks.
Okay.
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 Not that Obia Jojo me.
Okay.
So I guess I wouldn't him.
Yeah. Yes.
We don't bound.
Yes,
but
yes. I remember pa.
Kakrawum.
But that particular documentary, no, on a man no, was a serious documentary.
Yes.
I think that afterwards, me who's Obi BB said that.
And several years after, no.
Yeah.
Obi contacted me on Facebook. And I say, hey, madam, you caught me at a point here. Then you cry. Not me who's a mean serious and mean soon. But the person didn't sound upset. Like no, I said, oh,
maybe I'll change me.
Watch my Mrs. Sorry. If we said that no,
What
cry.
That's the impact of journalism.
Yes.
The impact of good journalism, let me put it that way.
Because certain no fact certain be brinana omunim di enti ana omo yesa de. Obi a na danfo bi ye bi enti na ye nyina na ye konko ye bi. So that story certain na now ye fati na ne de.
And they say me I am make say wa gugu.
Ne wagugu ne koto dwemu nyina gugu.
I am make say wa gugu.
And then I drain I sharper.
Yeah, and then I drain I sharper but and then and
the approaches would have been different. So what I say, there will be a lot of maturity
of
because
course.
Over the years experience and all that. Sabrin sooner. And Crawford so the two Miricasa and one so the social media no. And the two Miricano one catch up on so.
But the point is that it's not just about and this is the problem that I have. It's not just about catching up, but the substance with the catching up is the thing.
Yeah.
When some people be brain the kind of content that they consume on social media, and it doesn't add anything, absolutely nothing
you know that,
to them.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about something. When you said some time ago, and if you're do Oba Bonte and oh yeah, rough bini adiena or kase that the lumba ye ne papa. In the context of all kind of so that lumba ye penny and.
Yeah,
everybody loves him and those things, and around because I cry for any daddy into like oh you'll be a daddy kind of. She has come out severally to say on your biological father on and still people are still running with Oyeneba. So I'm like I don't understand. It takes my mind to how people consume information. Anything I always insist to say, what can't some no cotton from him? That's also in which ba. Ebeka say be and yes, netia. Obi the first one. Oh, nya home betie second one. Into the one no or the co.
Yeah.
That is why you always need to make sure say fact no. And our day too. But people don't get it.
No. A lot of us don't. And 2 days ago, we did more fun, but these are relevant matters. 2 days. That's why also because how could China you don't have access to some content for you to then I'm because they understand the impact, the power that information has. And that's why they are restricting certain things. But we have held on to democracy. And we say there are rights that go with. And so people have the right to express themselves. People have the right to say whatever it is that they want to say. And that is why Nansen Yehunu say, abofra ketwa kodonkia bia ono abrabo no kura ontimi mu bi nkonkudru ba bia wanya sika be $100,000 bi de agu na account mu ne tirimu no wadru heaven otimi twe camera de sini so na watimi twampoa de dimpanyimfo atem atwetwe horofo sabe san krofo no ewo ne fie enanka obi edi on atem sa anka ne bubefu batenei yenum no ano yenum Ghana fo no ano na ya so ni mu ya de nasia konkon se enye de akoye de ye ontonkoso on fire them yenum enye yo.
You know you can actually pray conscience without being insultive or disrespectful.
Yes.
Ni baby oya de enya onim. But if you know nim say usu hu say de oye na enye nti wotwe na adwen gina so say yenim de awoye. It doesn't have to be insult.
Anyway,
but it looks like that's what we would like to consume.
That is what we would like to consume. Nti yen beka and someone a dim punto ninko so beba. Obeko Facebook no. Omo mpeno. Omo pe dia tini wum. Eni nieme bia emfamfa so. Papa bia emfamba. Enombe. Ba de yensisa. E beto akoso a kansempa no a. Yenim se bidru bribi no. Enye den a manfo adwene besesa.
Isi sani maninti na omo fe se e omo mre na aba. Because the thing say the obi abeka bia na omo so betimi akọ social media akọ
bi.
You see, my disappointment is that sometimes what we are discussing a common tiasi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Common tiasi.
Yeah.
But okoye na no. Depending baby uni pani jina no. Any depending uni pa or cancer asem no. Because any omanya yetimu no yaye bibia NDC ni MPP. Intino. It's either you are left or you are right. Intino. Depending baby a ujina. Any dia wo kano. Then it's either we MPP ni anasa we NDC ni. But your mind chichiri any ye chichiri. O mind chichiri any ye chichiri. Ye ma eti o man mu bi. Ye wo faase mu ewo mu bi. Ye mama eba betena o man yi mu. Enti se ye nyina ya chichiri o man no. Na ye fa ye the politics eye bibia then yenye o yenya. Fatini Sifambe Kaya time wa the Attorney General discontinued the Saglame case, no. Unsemetana high can say to me, ye bema contractors no afom huedi. Because look, say o my win, see a pese Saglame no. Ni ye we should not be going after politicians. We should go after the contractors. Fatiso ni museni AGA discontinue case no. The contractors, they've gone to Paris, ICC. Omoko arbitration, omoje $10 million if you my Ghana for terminating the contract. But guess what? The same charges are AGA drop pay wahano because of politics. The AG is back our arbitration.
Yeah.
With the same
charges.
Our
arbitration. So, international arbitration.
So what have you done there?
So we are going to incur extra cost because Obe ferry lawyers from here.
Yes.
To go there. And the
no,
charges.
Even if Obe tana pass.
No, you cannot
No, ebi oha betimi enya obi oho. Na ma waha. Through video conferencing now is allowed. So what you say? Tebi oha, odi bibi free akode.
Yeah,
bibi free agents office akode.
Obeka a maritime case.
Yes.
With La Côte d'Ivoire.
Yes.
Of course, we had to ferry
yes
lawyers from here.
So what then are we doing?
Nothing.
Because look, project in was Saglemeno. Fati, contractors no, they failed to do what it was in the contract. But because of said yaye hunti, now they can hold our boss and possibly squeeze our boss and take money from us.
Judgment debt. Having 90.9 FM. And someone said the Tiano Sani Kano, not NDC, not NPP.
Yanchichiri yamani you.
Not NDC.
Because
not
Obeba.
Hana Beba. Yes, it continue here.
A kuninchi.
In Chianeco.
Me baby, I make what Messa me macansa, me baby, I make kubia. Ye beba.
Say September, ye beko Morocco no. Neakodia Homeka cry for 1 week.
For 1 week, there. Say September. But it's still September.
The big six, no. So the big six. Miami bra free SMI. Obeba.
John 15:27.
Ne Yohani 3 dunum enyimu bako adunu nson.
And you will testify also because you have been with me from the beginning. Banner headline. Edichum is the best candidate for MPP. Odike.
Osman
Odike.
Okay, all right.
Kwesi ade odike.
Debna says no MPP.
There is all a union government.
On union government.
Okay. And so he feels say opposite union government ni didi juma. Onipo betimi aboa no amawatimi aye union government ni Dr. Yaw say
no krani say kwesi ade odike MPP ni.
Oh, sir.
Bibinti e na amana ko gina ba bia wo gina no.
Okay.
Kwesi ade odike obi onim one show odike shoes pen.
Of course me show odike shoes.
Uto odike shoes da. Okay, na ye mema shoes.
Mema.
Say time no so e wo ho na jabe na oni boy.
Wow, bono.
Enti one to be
northern region, eastern region, a region yes, Ashanti region I want show odike shoes no. Now me papa no oto o said that to free Kumasi.
Odike shoes.
Say the beche.
No more stock ra wakra.
Fati say the beche.
Okay, formerly Whitechapel. Na odike shoes na ase ye nia o. Ase no ye dua correct pa odike shoes.
Say the beche o.
O na me wo black and
Timosha amona anyam ya.
O dabi.
Hwe ekume. Kaka. Odike shoes. O set am na. And I said na so our boyfriend.
$1.7 million gold seized from Burkina Bay by NACOC handed over to Gold Board. Anodompre advocates for climate smart farming and also Ewa Hanum. Other stories Albania Ewo paper Nimusi. Former GIIF CEO accuses AG of withholding evidence in SkyTrain trial. Businessman slapped with 1 million cedi bail for defrauding Chinese national. Sales girl jailed 10 years for cocaine possession. And also, Ewo Ahanum Saso and a NSB boss trial. Court ordered CID to produce information on BMW 740D. And no Ewo Ahanum. Businessman granted 50,000 cedi bail over alleged Canada visa scam. And also Ewo Ahanum. STMA increases salaries of 1GF staff by 10%. And in the second Takrade Metropolitan Assembly has increased salaries of its internally generated fund revenue collectors by 10%. Nigeria memo. Foreign Affairs Minister tasks NRMG on Nigeria's international image. NNPCL reveals decision to sell Port Harcourt refinery. Akwa Ibom Assembly demands speedy rescue of 13 abducted farmers. Tinubu appoint Olumude Adeyemi as Federal Fire Service boss. The Chronicle.
Yemfa the Ghanaian Times and to us the most authoritative newspaper now no paying. Food prices decline. Some consumers in Accra here to feel it. Enti eniane abafom. Fati eniane abafom pa enti se nene yede dwaso nsem eba no.
Nene yede dwaso nsem.
Nene yede dwaso nsem eba no enti ene mehu emeko mehu ntarawa ene tomatoes yu ene ade nyina wa hantie no de omkeke nyina se we so ate enuane so ate pa na emum yenye won kran ha no afi ene ye be fili papa enti ene de me expect se akonhoma no me bete so esan se enuane bo abafom enti me bete so dome ene madina ene ade nyina ya tetete so enti akonhoma bo no sese matia de ne pa nti efri busumi ye kono me ba bete so ni nyina nse duane bo abafom sa na Ghanaian Times e de aba renewed Boko killings act of sabotage we president e na ekan you de ekoso Boko ne de fati yansom ya ma sojafo ankusom de ekoso Boko ne de a dako yete ha enyasem de ene ebete na emum o mampani se de ekoso no eyankrofo bi a omaye ohunta kwajo ohunta duachi ena otete ena omususu jagumu a de ekoso ni nyina no omumpe ni nyina se pere any peace eba Boko a omumpe ena omuhyekiri ena omoye de omoye no na Kwame Govins Abuja ono ena oye Rose Minister ena okan you wase hwe mo contractors a ye mama adwuma na ma ye adwuma ne basa shoddy work ena mo de mo ye no wase contracted bi o they are noted for shoddy work pa wase mo ene ye mentority mo chia sune samre no etwam kura mo ya dwuma mo nhwe so ntenase enye na mo ya kokwasa no like me wa hayi me governance me wa hayi obo akra esan se mani no mabie ne han te say yi no woyɛ den a baby dwuma a wobɛyɛ anyi bia no wobɛsan bɛyɛ wanyɛ ne bie mu a enya de a osika yebetuama bold steps and a minister no take care me one super papa Ghana and Kuwait, a development partnership built on mutual respect and shared vision. We acting Kuwait charge affairs in Ghana and Odessa and some way Atuesian granted 10 million Ghana cedi bail in Tiano and somewhere Ura Atuesian former chief executive officer Edema de defund capital bank unum say nanka currently now serve 15-year prison sentence and then court appeals court justice Eric Chebafo Eric Chebafo or no and court of appeal judge and now set with additional responsibility and or imposes a custodian sentence no na enrei na okọ to be and ya granting no 10 million ni nyina se papa yi yesi o yare a owu a ye nyina free prisoner obewu entiene de ato waba a obehwe na wanya ayare hwe no wasan ejina ne na so gold bottles delivery of $1.7 million worth of gold bars from NACOG jumedi ade interior minister and afi national security air coordinator and a kambo mu esizi ene omode ama owura Sami Jemfi ene owura Sami Jemfi nanim aye sere pa se fati okai medre donko on a third accused in edu buahene 49 million cyber security trial no ene die wafa lawyer foforo obeka ensemi koso be na wotwe no ene die wa appointe Mr. Nutifafa Nuchukbi ose Nuchukbi yes ono na wafa na nei obe representing no ewo court na bibia aye kama edi amani yanko back page of Ghanaian Times. Curfew cripples businesses boko residents cry out into anonso eyense amusi ye curfew di ano din papa if you 2 to 6 dear yey enye kra we omo appeal to Alhaji Muhammad Mubarak Muntaka ono ene interior minister Nifuni ene kan ho Suntreso Hospital gets support from Bantama MP enti Bantama Asenso Boache ene ne de wakopie so e wo Suntreso na okoye no brono e wo Kumasi a me de papa da ma bi se met kotena Kumasi ho na metena ene hospital e wo no ode eniema komo mo ene a ohwe nurses omonim sere we Ghanaian Times and anope
Yenfa Daily Graphic double crata no atifin 7 bin family for na anope boko violence deliberate President Mahama direct peace enforcement I say was into kwana ekoso ewo boko no ade a ni da ho boapayo papa ena manfo binumu ayo a womo kozan se womo ewugidi se ombisime nyemu emfa so adanam ne papa panyine bi di nkoma wono so the same thing the very same statement that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama emeki no and also I think about 3-4 days ago. BOG drops policy rate to 25%. Yay! But some watchers say Kibiti Miyako form more, at least to somewhere around 21, 22, 23%. And Ubit Miyabuayen.
But just that's it's in the case of the dollar, no. Aboki is holding it.
Fati, why do you have to say dollar na Abuchi is holding?
Oh, I've never been against it.
Abuki is holding. So this one, so we are near booking the whole.
I know what I'm saying.
And the we almost hold you.
Yes,
the end to us. And then is aquacobo, Bessia, El Siga Crabia, we best here, a hunsi hono, and a nano, or may Sika Crabia Cassia, Bank of Ghana. One at the other to just say, Zima was here, the Mawono, in who quite say a wafem, a broye, or Hamujimu, a dunu, enum. Nti we no bank ne de ne dia beka ho nti say the fatika na aboki is holding it oti ase Won't yes, and so when you chiri ho, you bet you KNUST UENR qualify for TBSC quarterfinals. JPCC calls for peaceful by-elections in Akwetia. Nanra Minyanintia say the New Patriotic Party are already in Akwetia campaigning. We and in Semahodo Alpha Daily Graphic. The Bokrata now appear with me on woman working kind.
The Hawk newspaper. Kofor Akufo-Addo sidelined. NPP drops ex-president from leadership table. Don't stone your gas. Don't stone your gas. They are not saying utam buona to boy. Almost say buona ya mode to gas so no. Obi to me the boy no the ntoma achichere no the boom. Ade no kwasesa regulator no anasa rubber na ye sha no no.
Yeah.
Kwato foforo no bo anya din 2 cedis. Kwasesa enu ase misesa me regulator. Yame adom. Someone no eya mo na mo na mo say ena metototo nyoma. I always have spare of something.
Yeah, okay.
That's
okay,
just me.
That's just
What's my say?
Okay.
Because anka situation me. Kamere akoto foforo. But because at that hot at the time na
No.
time na my ye no. When I toto ho. Last year December I remember even though I didn't really have a need for it.
Okay,
and because say I be fine.
2 cedis per.
No, not that. Oh, as for Rabba, there. Some me catch you say almost every week. Now, Mrs. Rabba,
Yeah.
And I mean, say I needed to change the
regulator. Okay. That's.
Rabba, there me 100 cedis so. Ne a go.
To kwa na where you are there.
Ne be na Mrs. na me, but Andra there Mrs. regulator.
Okay.
I don't stone my
You
gas MPA and omude alarm number. But I hope say you also know say cylinder no expire.
Yes.
And no na ye to me ma cylinder no wa na jipo no. And so cylinder no ebia ayedada ma expire o by ye hwe ehun are nka nare na yakwa spray ho. And to go spray ho a it makes it new or what? I don't understand.
But just expire.
Charlie, more problem. Adobia. Aye. Also, we spray batcho. And yes, spraying as sem. Ache, I expire. O shall say na be who date no, expiry date no. Ewo. And this is we use a cylinder 20 years in here.
On the sun.
Ampo, we use a cylinder 20 years in here. Me say me was cylinder 15 years, except that I don't use it, but it's still and ubetwa e ho kra nka na enya ahwe si ho enti obi say no obe use ama sabi owu odi agane ba no no nso abetwa so
we ye wu agaba ne bi
serious o mon hwe expiry date no na am be blast ama ankofa asem am
I need to
you Snake goes digital to boost compliance, protect workers. NPA's debt has been paid. Atuforsen wipes slate clean with stunning figures. We the Hawk.
O can
Senate General.
Hey, NPP, NPA. And to be ready, and I'm confused.
Yemfa the New Republic and Twaso. Ex-MIIF boss nabbed at KIA as MPP appointees flee amidst anti-corruption probes. Papai na sefa and Senate say movie no.
Van Damme de biana.
Edward Nana Yao Cranting say movie. When you say udin eda kutuka. Na wafa ne passport a check ne tare a shekuli haibi through here yaw na nyuni
emia
o se hwan edi enyoni o se hwan na yedi enye ya kranti ni okay yaw ni no se there bi o ontimi tukwan yo no se ade na mintimi tukwan mintimi tukwan se there bi share list number 35 odi ne ho no ene na immigration for fano into the cooler into no ene ye nsemo ene aba ye ka ho asem MPP's 10,000 kilometer highway road was a scam. We governs Kwame Agbuja. And now in same way etuja our parliament. Agrada Bex AG would plead bargaining spare her more prison time. We a big question. Adum Ochre faces hindering hauled by OSP over shady revenue deal. Intiano a journalist Paul Adum Ochre and an idiot. Former board chair Edema Airport Company, Ghana Airport Company Limited, former board member Edema NCA and an idiot. Na down for pa and a euro kiseja, but meaning I down for pa and a euro kiseja be and a sahindri and no obakushia ura kiseja be na down for ankasa. Chief Tensi scandal rocks wasa fiase. Pony chief accomplice dragged to court over forgery plot. We and someone ewaha and the Bokrate ediaba a New Republic koyo.
New Republic no na yentwaso enko Daybreak the Bokrata no na menka say sima bako enso na abo ediapa nonson ehun enano pay. Menka say social media trends no me bomb media suwie na Prince Bonnie de no suwie a rapper Fatisha Buali or the social media trends in every brain. Now they break say journals in danger in Mahama government. 13 wept in 7 months. We do home como and ne anopay live on the show. Other headlines I'll beat me or say Ghana armed forces probe soldiers misconduct in the demolition operation. Lieutenant General William Japong CDS Nimfunyini Edaha Gamanche Saga Ni Lache the second sues King Teiko Churu the second National House of Chiefs as a semno and Tinkodasa government FAUREE launched landmark agric platform promotion scare hits GPHA as a Shadun Ketia board okays over 800 demotions. We any and somewhat Daybreak the Bokrata and the buy any anopay.
Pacho Yenfa National Enquirer and Twaso and anopay self-styled chief one order arranged for forgery. We wasafiase a year on Hinena na me bo ne nasemusono ano wasan abepiemu ewo ahabium light fishing to be banned. We fisheries minister Madam Emilia Arthur and Odessa and some way about bosso the amount no fee stress over 97,000 students reimbursed into no omo amedi mi ma omo bi nyina omo frame me mposa anka Prince adenaba o yo finance minister slams
now the mom's almost over
$7 billion energy expenditure. Dangerous placing stones on LPG regulator MPA once. Hey, story way ako
15 rows and then answer.
Na MPA yeah dey omo mai bi.
Ambe mai bi dey.
Happy Ghana so omo mai bi e be ho adwuma na fati.
The overseer, the Obokratanda, the days of uncontrolled contract awards are over. Roads Minister no this asem yet to and I boss so say ADB and Faso Menya afefen 230 million Ghana cedis no at the Obokratanda me now pay 2025 tertiary scholarship scheme launched by Scholarship Secretariat and the home Jim and fact to 9 of the overseer the Obokrat and which me who be no working can Aquatia by election set for September 2nd. Nominations open 11th to 13th of August 2024. EC and a din krata baba tuja wotrimu eho enra uti happy kasebo wia any enumere de no ye de ho nsem nyina ebreo. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources dismisses claims of $1.2 billion bauxite lease cancellation to Rockshore. Now, Sasami, no, in only 2 days. Now, I was watching CGTN, the Chinese media. They were reporting on it. When I came back to African News, they also reported on it, there has been a cancellation, but the minister is clarifying, say nothing of that sort has actually happened. NACOC hands over $1.7 million worth of seized gold to gold board. We and in Samahodwa offer the overseer the Bokratan and Nano Pabit working can, but there is a new song alert to Rapapa Fatisha Boli or a crowd, sir, or the social media trends, every yen and net at no pay ye till yeah.
To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle. To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle.
When it also that is all copper pound on sugar bowl. The ammonia I need the student this way. Another rice water.
Emraso say a year social media trend no ebebrew na sisi ade Gen Z fu e omo emmoa omo say X hono ma no mbedi omudwuma enti no ye de bi ebefi honom e de abrew. But before I make X no yenya eye infonim bi a e de enchiremu aba efa no Mother's Day ho. If Mother's Day was a movie yakofa aba oko Facebook a ubehu na wahwe bi na enkola mienu a omo eko school ba me mom de me ntumi nya me marketing say omo anantin go school. To be honest, I can't. Omo do baby a ensuo me nim say ye ensutini o say ensuo na ato na atai ho say ye gata o say ye bridge o say ye den o na enkola no ba ko be ma ba ko o hwa be ma na nyin kakra bi ebe chen oba no na obema no ehuri nsuo no agina enchen eno ka kire ni news na damfo se ne cousin say ono so mia ne ho na onhuri na omo nchen pa na killer ye na edwuma wo ho papa bi abrantie bi anka mafo hwe no omo fili se o anka nkola nketenkete wenima anka ne eno ane se killer wo killer na wo dane ho ma akola no sisi nchen na obesin eko killer de onu de ni wala tu wala sa oye ne no ane hia no na Mother's Day campaign ejina echire kakra ono baby o na emu wa kakra between ono ne nkola no e na ojina hoja no say maame anya kola ye no mu go school and then you know a no kotama or they so when you say ya ma before to medium nsa ba kotama akwala to akwala ni she ni chi no nsa ba akope odi yi skills kama te ba ni say social media for say sweet mother I no go forget you for this suffer where you suffer for me yeah ai and omu bon some say some hu emo bi ani obi ambe Mother's Day hu biem emo bi ambe ka say hey and ade bi na mo celebrate mothers na father say ehun foni and I de abremo no sweat ne nyoma na kuta no wan fancy from dia so no wan fa ordinance abako and all the time akwala no esinche comment aba no enie nti obi angasa wo ho no mo no angasa ko bi any page of friend ho comment section gh na just on nedwuma ya so ma comment na o ma comment nti no wa ma ye 3 points or say lessons from the small brother. You can't help everybody, not because you don't want to, but because you don't have the capacity yet. Also, sometimes you have to save yourself first. The man working around the corner, not everyone cares about you. Everyone thinks about themselves and their own problems. The woman who helped, when you have the capacity, extend a helping hand to others. Show love because it makes the world a better place. Wise Queen essay. Can we find this woman and bless her? Aisha say, I hope everyone is seeing the reasons why we take Mother's Day personal. I hope the brotherhood doesn't know this one. I am Inaklos essay. You that was recording, what were you doing? Kwekudi say, the man doesn't want to be accused of kidnapping or defilement, so he focused on his work. Ajua essay, she carried her load, held another load, and still helped the poor girl. That is a woman for you. Omo Jesus said, the man right there is the reason we don't acknowledge Father's Day. Oyeneba Bani essay, God bless this woman. May your helpers never be far from you and your children. Saso Ena Chuni essay, grand representation of the men in our society. Government focus on AI hubs, cathedrals, and everything that serves little to no purpose for the people. Cheers to Ghana. Sophia said there is something special about women. And Tisa ena etia yede eno emfoni no ede abro yentwa so na yemfa de aka emfa emma. Na unim say we asim we hu wonam wo baby a chese wo dwen wo ho wo dwen chese woni obi ani asem na problem aba bedu echi. Because explain why ye nyina ye nam kwan so na track bi otumi elusu control say ne see na ye den yo se ne kan na ye den yo da otumi ko reverse edi chase reverse so woni se nka wo chase ade dia wo ko wanim we all ko reverse chase bus bus nko no oba nanim ekwan okwa reverse na edeko ball bus no emu odwen ho a wonte ase obeka sa we die obi na waye obi bibi it just say now since it looks like big trucks you know they be a reverse na moko what is happening car you call reverse edeko ball bus kese mu enya nyame asem na impact no enye bebre a ka mo amote bus mu nyina problem bus no nam ne kwan bus no onkoye obi overtaking onkoye chese onam ne kwan car to me call reverse even the bus driver no was trying to swerve because onu ohun so oba ne so still as obi kuta toy car remote and the remote car no comment about no any we would the main kind because of Udin and Gasan mean to me more radio. So Henry say, but why didn't the bus driver move? Nana E said this could have been avoided. Ted says, so the VIP driver no what's up? He couldn't swerve or what? When was no or try? Henry say, hey, And a bra, I'll say, hey. Or he say, am I the only one who thinks the VIP driver intentionally positioned the bus to stop the track? And also, you might say that. Mr. Nyako say, the bus driver shower. Sason at the comfort say, it's a fun gift. Everyone around us got a good laugh. Oh. Mr. Terry said the bus could have avoided the crash. He intentionally wanted to help them stop the moving truck. Wheezy said the VIP driver messed up. Secondly, the guy holding whatever should have dropped it and off and run faster to enter the cargo truck to avoid the truck from moving, period. Intisa ena comment no etie ewo ehonum so. Memfa a year final one so. Enfan so emau na afe no yemfa a year trend no emfancy ha. Sefe. Se sia de aye. De aye. Se by 1st August we hum bie mu a me movie eko upper west region. Yes. Because anywhere the papa. When him say upper west region, we between a single room or mode porch aka ho a. Wumi a we near porch and wutumi eto aso kakra de ho ye kitchen. Single room with porch o. So far some say saying the whole year 800 Ghana. And to divide 800 Ghana by 12. Emame. 8 million a year. And yeah, a month, Mr. Ramon. And you know, Sanka Sky Train year and I'm the treasure. Yes, a year. Divide the mommy. And you know, less than 70 cities. For. To where whom and yemia. When you say me find some of the times in 2, instead of me 2 rooms na. A whole, in fact, magic mansion, 4 mansion. A be a 4 mansion, no. A whole year be a meet 5,000. Naija, me the Sky training. And open be a me for one ameba. Deche. The difference you are safe for the empire esro. Nanka me the aba. Hey! No, most of man's by no more disease, I die no. Hey! Muntie, any. Hey! Na mo so ko. Hey! Na mo bra na bus ni nyantu ye me nko. Hey! What 800 a year? Ade utu akotena Upper West. Na mo twan why na ye nyina ye pedan wo ho. Mo nyina mo ko. Hey! Na mo nyina mo ko wa mo na betran gran. Bye! A young country a year Timothy Kakarina. So very located station now kwa. Nanke jaye na medium see me kwa meji 4-bedroom mansion. Midem. A year. Now that year. Hyper just say sister we pa. Na say 800 cedis a year or it's even expensive. And that open so 15 cedis a month na. Hyper just said that's even expensive. I know a place you can rent 10 years for just 1,000 cedis. Nana is say, you see why we need proper railway systems in Ghana? You could have easily traveled and worked without financial stress. But media milko tina ho me say me kwa me 4 bedrooms. Na me dem. Septic what then what I say. Hey, so this fine girl is moving there. And also person of fine girl no now move here now. So and hey, are you guys sure? Because the people who are saying it's even expensive. And a single room with porch 70 cedis a month, it's expensive. Oh, and you know, ni man che say, what job will you be doing in the Upper West? But you call banking sector. And now radio. So see akwa radio no. Facebook Live inti. It doesn't matter where you are. Mon kanche Timothy Kakari. It doesn't matter where you are. Mon fire nko. even station no cry no ubetumi agye ade no come kan say tall buildings no almost in here kan say tall buildings no ubenya bi station no cry agye enu say no for best 10 years ni nyina 20,000 na ye dem wo ho ye benya aduane natural food so we are teaching it doesn't matter where you are teaching. In fact, who are remote area krana say incentives near there not so enka ekoyia eno kwa benya incentives. We are doctor, we are nurse, we are banker. Banks ho. Kamidem. Say to say, hey madam, don't go and make the landlords increase the price. Oh, yempesa there no. We are poor, so the landlords are helping us. We are for their barbetu ahano. Why? And people are saying that, hey, why? You want them to see it? Or say, as for Accra and Kumasi, they are different. Please, we don't want any competition here. United say, come to Teshi and Nungwa with their horrible no ventilation rooms, and they are charging abnormal. Kobe say, how can people survive or stay in a region where the summer temperatures are high and resources like water become scarce? The lady should stop exaggerating about the region. Jerry and I say, yeah, that's true, but make sure they don't have animals rearing at the backyard. It can also be because of that. Sasuna OJ say, oh, this is very true. Class captain say, these people respect money more than us. Lomo Biawe say, when the rail system is addressed, its impact will be on rent. Government should avert its mind to that. Sasso Ena a poultry farmer. I say, do you know the living there? Okay, I think living conditions and how baby. And this are NT or for I say, list jobs that are available there for a degree holder, please. I would love to relocate. Pastor Dave say it's very expensive. Go to my place. Them go dash you free room for life. And tisa and comment etie ewo ehonum. Saso and I say the enyan director of DMABC Abba. I say Obebie branch happy ewo Upper West. Intino. Yenhwenimu. Na say obiewie na say obi apese ho kwa na nipa obefo mu no matena nkran ha no kwahwehwe o machira kwa because yenyina ho na ebeko ye movie until say be a train the no ai train obenya nampawe fresh everything medium penkate pantene nkatefo na meye so unko hwem nko ye radio djuma no uko ye farming so baby abeko be also ja footprint timi footprint any Debbie. Okay. Footprint in nkatefo ne minya nantwi kakra. Na manya nwan kakra ne mponche. Enti nka brunya aba abeso sei no. Na ne number 1 supplier, country supplier. Na ne me supply management. Na se omo de ma omadofo ne omanyоnkofo ne omo makanyina na. Na me jiska na management so connect me to other corporate entities na me connect me wo sa. Tika metimi ayen na ma say members of parliament no so me 275 now the ayaka on speaker account me afibia measure danyem ponche 275 member of parliament bia din bebo ho na babomodin a bronya ne so ya machade am de chom no so mo bo mo modin abo aman no enti no Upper West region no omo se omo wo unique Sudanese style architecture sanso and omo play a major role in traditional crossroads for trans-Saharan trade routes.
Thank you.
Enti eno ewo ho. Na omo eche say eba na agriculture nso dia sefa enya eyi wo honom. Omo dua nnuane bi etese millets.
Atoko.
Cocoa. Sorghum. Very healthy.
Ayu.
And then yes see a share battery abaya yentumi ntwe. Sesi ankuto mo ma eyi kitikiti bi a 70 Ghana.
Ni kokromuti na beti.
Meanwhile, kami tukoya. Mi di dware, e di ye aduane, e di sra, e di ye bibia. Saso na mo se omo wo distinctive cultural traditions are the people of Dagaba and omo edemayen.
Beautiful.
Na omo say omo traditional villages, no. Obia when unique architectural and cultural practices are a year diversity eba region. Nti yes ye koka ho a yen say hwe. Mo ana mo ka say na dry season ba na nsuo ni ho ne ade no memfa nka nkyere mo. Dry season no quite long. Shall see every October to May. Nti sa amre ni mu no na obesimi agi will leave.
Yeah.
Na ebia wako Eastern region
kakra.
Aje mi Sabo TV. Wako Eastern region. Wako Ebri. Wako Jimfra mane ade.
Kakra.
Na about the tourism any wildlife and so there. I hope I'm mentioning this right. Gbele Game Reserve.
Yeah, Gbele. Yeah.
And no your major tourist attraction. Ewo ho. Other tourist sites. Okay. I must say the region also boasts other tourist sites like the Kintampo waterfalls and historic sites like Larabanga Mosque. And also ewo ehonum. Enti no enya bad. Yebe kwa so ahwehwehwehwe mu ana ya hwe. Say ebia na enwuma asem ne ade but maka medin kan bobo teacher, nursing, doctor, journalists de ade. Yebe hwem na yehu de yebe.
Nti Upper West.
Upper West.
Nti Operation Upper West.
Operation Upper West. Ye ko na ye ko.
Eni anopa mi mfa ncha ma owura executive officer. Owura Ernest Boating. Say wate de eka no. Nti eni enche bia happy Upper West. Ebe pie mu ho. Na trese yedi ensempa ene dwumadi ayedie no.
Mo de mama obia nkokra, so mama obia nkokra na enye mask. Mo fa no nkoto wo mai.
To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle. To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle.
Yemfa interesting is ya o. Enti boso me na so. But
yehu de yehu.
Boso me de yehu. But who dey tie why?
To everyone I told, I will see what I can do at the end of the month. I have seen it, but there's nothing I can do. Make everybody go hustle.
Nti ene yentwe ho mra na yetwe ho ba na nkomo na akare nyina na ye atwa so live on the Happy Morning Show na no pay. Twen ye ba sisia.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So pesa otensem we bo twiko bremai ewo my kronkron Ghana mu enwompa enim pensem mu etaso a ene da bia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion.
Your spirit must respond. Yes!
5 days, one mission, 5 speakers, one mandate. A divine appointment with destiny. Greater Works 2025. Speaking, Pastor Matthew Bashimolowo, Bishop Tudor Bismarck, Bishop Mike Okonkwo. Joining us this year, Pastor Paul Ade-Farasin, and our conference host, Pastor Mensa Otabil. Date, Monday 4th August to Friday 8th August 2025. Venue, ICGC Christ Temple East. Morning sessions, Tuesday to Friday. Time, 9 a.m. Evening sessions, Monday to Friday. Time, 5 p.m. each night. Special song ministrations by Edwin Datson, Nathaniel Bassi, Dusing Oyikan, Joe Metal. Buses will be available at strategic locations across the city. For more details, visit gwcentral.org. Greater Works 2025. It's coming down.
Kivo hot pepper powder. Loco shoo. This advert is FDA approved.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
Munim sɛ enra ɛyɛ wɔman mu wɔsoafo no no hwɛ akwanyo ɛso ɛwɔ man mu ɛyɛ owura governance agboja kwame kugina sempie so enra the accountability series no no so edna no resem kotu dwa ɛfa akwan ɛyɔ ho ɛwɔ man mu enra nsɛm ahodo bebre no ano kan yɛ sɛ wutie ɛyɛ happy kasebo anwumre no a ɛne na egum bebre saa no a na me wɔ krata bi da manim hɛ na no pɛ yi a ɛyɛ adrobafo ahyenkafo commercial transport operators and omode sakrata yaba beti here na mehu se kunkron omode asoma me na almost stand warning to Minister of Roads and Highways still stand warning as a kokobo mu odene e no mode ko ediama owura governance kwame agboja minim de ntia wo mo e kasa but meko wo mo nsem no omode aba betu dwa no mu yebedo to do so mu empanyimfo hwa ene omo ebedi nkoma a ene obedi enkomo mahunu se ya bema ni din wa ha Charles Danso ni din wa ha Asunaba Nana Uredu ni din wa ha Joan Bomoni na po mame na ene omo eni nkomo live on the show this morning Mamen Kai will say bosumi nsuni na bosome nson no mu no obo man kronkron Ghana mu a enye nika when it comes to said the treaty and centrefo ewo man mu ofa krata fa toso miensa ene enan daybreak the obo krata no na mawubo bi so e de akyerewo of course it is a disturbing trend. And when I make a truby, it looks as if na etujani ayenifhe ha na yake no atum neko na ayenifhe ha na yake no atum neko enti wonu mu a womu edi sa dwumadie no editian centrefo no in one way or the other they are emboldened to continue mistreating and treating journalists with disrespect. I see people who are saying say baby okoye no a security zone na onim say anyone be honor a bit me a pran can. As a journalist, you are also taught on issues having to do with safety. And so before I sign a journalist, because I could baby say or ko na wakwa kudi jumabi anaso or kono wakwa kasimbi no. Not why yet the checks and sign or ko. And we will not have journalists who are at the war front covering wars. We will not have journalists who are at the war front covering wars. Even some with protective jacket cry. Some of them are being shot. CNN reporter was shot and killed. And when you're dangerous. At war front. War front. They are reporting and they are feeding people with what is going on with the war. So those who are trying to, in one way or the other, justify the actions, justify their course and run. Please stop that. Please stop that. If you say a security zone, then you don't follow what we do as journalists. You do not follow what we do as journalists. It's just that okay. Maybe I knock us out of ignorance. We've had 13 recorded cases of journalist assault in the first half of the year. Even just within this month, I record by 2 and Amba. By 2, Ubekai a year, Ablukuma North. GH1 reporter was heavily slapped by a police officer. And in Central for any young Kunidim common, it shook his brain. The slap. Without any provocation or whatsoever. Yesterday, Of course, so as a journalist, we are supposed to go to places to bring the stories to you. Yakofa bremo na womoni ye ni ya musichum. Yankofa bremo nso a musichum. Nti enye den. We should not justify some of the actions of some elements within our security service. I am not saying say dear ebinum eye no a full representation of what a security service is or stand for. That's not what I'm saying. But there are elements umusuni omobambi omodane dia a good security services no omhufi. Again, it is further narrowing the truster journalist ewo edima the security service. Because of course, if there is mistrust, if I know say you will not protect me, but you would rather throw me under the bus over to me, edima to baby. I will not trust you. I'll find ways and means to protect myself. When I know say I am in the line of duty, what done at the PFA say I cannot trust you, and I say I cannot entrust my life into your hands. I'll find a way to protect myself. It is a slap on a year freedom of expression. I understand. Say, well, there are protocols to follow. But even with that, how do you bundle the person into a vehicle? Take him, detain him, and then order him, say he should delete. That's per the account of the journalist. Order him to delete the content that he had captured. Why? Then I went back and watched the previous video. And it was like, when the demolition exercise was going on, it was captured on camera and shared on all social media platforms. When the actual demolition exercise, it was captured. And social media, Facebook bears witness to Asima making. So one makes a year enra the yenyon kunukoko ye was Sabian different from what you were doing whilst you were in the act. I'm captured the better Montenegro one. Are we saying say Sabi wa capture Bibia a year of national security threat into you will order him to delete whatever content or a year nimfidia or the good manus one. At least, you see, every day journalists are the fourth estate of the realm. But I feel, despite the records that we have chalked over the years, say, press freedom, these things that we are seeing, it is not telling of the freedom of expression, and that's the freedom of the press. It's not really telling. Wako security zone. Okay. Kindly move from here. Is that not it? Freya Nako. The civilian. You were not supposed to be here. Why are you here? Move from there. Enanko nipa no move and free ho. No gusu jina ho. No kaze. Look, I know my rights. I know my, and from the videos that we've seen, at least from the videos unedited. I don't know whether it was ducted or anything of that. But I understand that the Ghana Armed Forces said the Krataba to our Motirum say they will conduct an investigation into whatever it is that it caused so on. That's clearly understood. But then the civilian, what did the civilian do? And then to warrant that beating. And it's not as if a nipa bako or sreni bako and a kohono kudisa nyambransem no. Asra for being miensa no mugu a civil. Was he a threat at that particular moment? No, yes, indeed, it is a security zone. He isn't supposed to be there. But was he a threat? This is Happy FM. Anna, it was just a mere show of power and authority because you have it. The worst case scenario, and it's a journalist, Ebeka said, look, I do not want to deal with the security again. It's a worst case scenario. And you have to understand that. Then it means that the mistrust has deepened to an irreparable level. It's a way of onyini enti ontimi ene ne nya adwuma. Ontimi no enante. Yenti ya asrafo nko wa nkonkudi nyambransem. Asrafo nko bokonko kiye bibia yenka ho asem. Aposifo enya niema bia yenka ho asem. So it tells us that there are elements within the service omusuni omoban omoda na din egu ahobambo nyuma hodo no wo omamu no. Egu mufi. That was uncalled for. What happened yesterday was uncalled for. It was uncalled for. This could have been prevented. Easily. And can open game. And then we'll be reminding ourselves of the 12 other assaulter journalists at RCV in the past 6 months, and as I say, in the past 7 months. We wouldn't. But we'll have a conversation around that because we've had people who have fallen victims to some of these actions by security service people and as a national security operatives. Live on the show this morning. You be a home come on. Yes, whether you're Jojo or but if we go through all of the risk, all of these risks, and then somebody comes to say it was a security zone and so he should not have been there in the first place. What are you talking about? And I'm repeating, what are you talking about? People are at war front. People are in Gaza. There are journalists that are still in Gaza as we speak now. They are reporting on the war. Is it no more dangerous than being at a place? Armed forces, like I say, security. So,
place na demolition you go see. Say a cars. People were just walking around there. So I honestly, I don't understand the whole situation. To be honest, mention that say assembly nyina say ye. Because there were people passing by, walking. The journalist was interviewing Obi. Ojina ho. Uba ya ode ade abo nipa no interview no abo no HAC no etwa na abo egu fom. I don't understand. To be honest, I am tempted. It doesn't, when I look at the video, it doesn't look like there was a prior encounter. Baby or catch it nipa ne say you can't stand here. You can't do. It doesn't look like. It doesn't look like, honestly, per the video I'm watching only, without having facts of the issue, no. Mecca say, military person, no, was behaving, say, Bibia for the team. To be honest, it did not make any sense just watching the video. Ebia, before the recording started, no catch journalists, they say you can't be here or don't speak. Because I didn't see them doing anything. It's not like they went into the rubble. No. I
farther from the rubble.
I don't get it. I do not get the approach. We are in this country and a COVID time. We applauded a military officer for his approach. Ewa bra no ni civilians kasa ewo felso. On new civilians kasa in a way wanga no sadia wo ye na nya. Wanga sa mum na weni bewu. And we applauded the military officer for that. So you cannot also come and tell us that, oh, a military for there, omunia butreo, military for there. No. This was a very simple issue of leave here.
That's all.
Very simple issue.
Simple. Leave here.
And what was it that you had to go and delete? Then I know, or you will be interview. It's not like Wababe military for Amoya Moadia is not supposed to come. I don't understand this whole video.
Fatih?
I don't understand.
So and right there, course on account 13 cases within 7 months. Let me give you a couple of near Abia, most of them from nature. In May, we had Latif Idrisu, who was attacked by the ruling New Patriotic Party while reporting on the arrest and detention of the Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard Enchubosiako, aka Chairman Wuntumi. That was in May of this year at the Economic and Organized Crime Office, YOKO. In February, journalists from ABC News, Angel TV, and CTFM were assaulted while covering illegal mining activities in the eastern region. Just a week later, February 11th, we had a journalist beaten by unidentified individuals during the Council of State elections in Kumasi. In January 2025, Ohemin Tebia of Multimedia Group was manhandled by the police by police officers while reporting on Galamsey activities in the Ofeng Shelter Belt Forest Reserve. And see, these are cases of assault and central for more. I mean, when we receive it in the past 7 months. In the past 7 months, and right now, me try to Facebook say, I thought the idea of resetting could have entered the fourth realm of the state, which is the media, and some level, some modicum of respect would have been given to See, sometimes they do not know the importance of the things that we do. They don't know. Look, let media houses close down. Reporters do not go out to go and bring anything.
We think that Ceciano Obia to meet them phone to no con a blog.
Blogging is not
journalism is no longer relevant.
Do
you know the amount of misinformation out there because of unqualified people? You don't know. Institutions, politicians. Monama, you are with bloggers. To take videos of you,
and that's
because
all.
They won't question you.
And that's all. That's all. They won't ask you any question. That's all. Or pick a video, no. Or kasa na na is it to Montana because they have followers. Anyway, and Komono continues live on the Happy Morning Show. It's 3 minutes past the hour of 8. Yankomra.
Every Nyantini, Ekosi Nro, every Habai, Edi Konkwa, Ghana Bibidro, the to me as sorry and wadney, and in the cremo. A Breno Drew, say a dig Ghana Herbal Conference, dear Dick and Cra, a bro, Jumadi, Ebe Basso November, Bosomida, Etoswa Duno, Ekopma Dunum, our Prempe Assembly Hall, Kumasi, Asimtitra, a de Jumadian Sone, harmony in herbalism, balancing tradition and innovation. Bra, Nabaye Akwaya Hodwa, Yabi Binro, Nahuni Hodwa, Yayo our Ghana. Nene adunsi fo kukudai ene wono mu a woye bibino mu hwemu eni nkoma ehun hia sa adwumadie wono mu maso yasene amiade bramo the Ministry of Health, Traditional Medicine Practice Council, Food and Drugs Authority, Center for Plant Medicine Research, ene Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association. Bomodia na kwa be fontintan kese ne so www.ghanaherbalconference.com anasa freyen 0202-222-095 na register sesia so pese obeda wunru ahodro wayo edia ana opabia obetimi di wunru na sie e wodwumadie na se a bomodia na freyen yo 0202-222-095 de yachi at Herbal Conference abefon tintan kese ne so kwankwan nuase nyina Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
Electoral and CD are picky. Wait, say, Yatin Yamana, Yatis with that no so. Ever with Samsung, TCL, Media, any Nasco Yamanina. Where a double promotion, it's here dollar the basket. Yet is $1 and swat here. Yes, you bet he and Yamanasu. And yes, yet is that in ne. And yes, you bet he and Yamanasu. And to count on showrooms, any authorized dealers are more Ghana fan enina. Now go for when Nemuniama says, hey, na picky. So Pencheche Mubia, Freya was 050-315-9739. Electroland Ghana Limited. The Ebaqua, Ewa Nemunyama, Nane Board Duffin.
Chio near Poakwa. About Happy Morning Show, so Happy 98.9 FM. Me wajuma ma tie me wajuma ma ha we obi abetimi security of personnel say obetimi abo amanfo adwuma ho eban obetimi abo amanfo adwapade ho ban a me wajuma ma tini Bomodi afa wo application letter we suku we SHS lever o pepe bi so pa adwuma bi ayo amaska akra ba begu kotokuo mu tini nye da bia na abedan ma me anaso papa nye da bia na abefa fon afra ofa ekom de mi unim say me ni adwuma yo bomodi a sorry na afa wo application letter ne fabra sisi a happy 98.9 FM adwuma ko bi da ba bedan so wo security personnel ne o ma di dwuma na mamenka wo say ni padodo no mu hwehwe wo mu no wo mu nhye da no so bebre sa One na fret for my 0202222068 0202222068 and no number no modern for application letter no bra happy 98.9 FM yo asylum down Obano aka say oh here front desk no okuja nkrata no gu adwuma ko no ba beje obeton sa frɛ enu edin sɛ so atoto ano na sɛ wo se fata sɛ wo eno no bedi dwuma no a womu afaw eno edijuma no se de bia nso bitimi nya kakra de ahye kotokuom bema de ohia sika sanso no oba nso hia sika ye nyina ye hia sika de bema sika no aba no ne adwuma yeyo ya tie na menkai wo se ene edai eyade a ye kɔ akɔ mu ewo abose okan enra menam ho na menempanyimfo nam ho na meka se hade aha sika adwusu ozio no sere nam ze aha sika adwusu se ye kan sika wa ha ene ensunsun so papa munya ewo oman economy so a enya asem ketwa eno sere ya nti ene ye ne omokwa akotena se ene 31st of July 2025 na ene no ye ne omotena se ne adi nkomo no ne ye sanso ene mansini krache ene mpanyimfo a wo eka ho nyina no yeni omo etena se ne mu adi nkomo na de eka ho ma ne ye de ne se nei pacho tie me o aboso kan a owura obian Japan organizer pacho tie me ka kire eye mukuoma ne nyina se enei ye bai ya manu nsapan National Health Insurance Scheme ai wa wonye bie a wa aboso kan wa ye bie na awu na pese urini nu no ye de enipa ba adwumayefo no ba ho omo ba ni for free yenyohwe ti bomodi ana fa ho hyemu na onso ebra na bra be ye registration ni bi na onim bra bibi betimi asi a obehia ye card no de akọ ayaresabia na wakọ akosa ho yade sanso na Save the Eye Foundation owura Moses na oba be kan sa ho na ono se na tena se hwe wose wono ani hu nkomo obedi ni da the Ghana National Fire Service omu jino mu de ne ene de aye jasise ehun ensem na zensu ato nti aya na yenke jasise ehun ensem na emom osi afiafia hodu mu se o fa ye akontabu fa jasise ehun a eba beto dwa no empempi no aya eji jasise no na firi ye fiafia mu ene yenyo mo tenase na ye di aye jasise ehun enkomo kwan be fa so bitimi abo ye ho ban edi afiri eji jasise ehun ye ne animdefo mu nimde ewo eye taxation mu economy mu ye ne omo tenase ye no mu di nkomo ene enchiremu ahodo a wo budget no mu no ye ne omo ebedosodoso mu a afi na ye ne eye abosi okan panyimfo tenase ye ne na omo nso nkomo wo ho nyina ye di tiene no eye fully packed show ewo abosi okan happy on wheels wheels 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. But see ano ukopiem ewo city light ewo abosu kan ya de a ya set up already enti make us ekran by this time ya twatum awutie ti mu abosu kan de ene no ye ne mu a free sabri ya ekopem bra no nsia bebo ne de kan na make an sa no na mo memfa enasekese di kan kra emfa mpanyimfo bi a wo mo enomu di animu boaye ema yetimi atoto niema atoato adwene a amadwumadi no ababeduru ni pompon so yi eye owura oben Japan organizer aboso kan spare parts dealers association wodi mu ntintiman pa ye maame gift fia no wono ena ye panyini pa woda ye association na no ewo abose okan sanso ena owura tachi ado wono nso eka ho bi emfa na sekese emfa ema no na me ka ne sa no minyai nananom atrankunya mentwo mu nya da bi da me yes akora no a na manye ni ablo oyo chiame a wo eye mantem ho sanso ena ni agenlate wono nso ye jase a wono nso ewo eye mantem ho a omunyina boaye ma itumi etoato adwene a bia ye be di dwuma no ne de ka ho nyina no wo mo eno boaye ma ye di itumi epe nsem nyina na gina sibre sa pepepe na enei enyu hu mfiri mu ba bia wo bia wabose okan bia no bomodi ana bra ne nyina ye nhia mu ewo city light wa ubuka evne dia kokofata motos ha ubuka evne dia kokofata no hwa na yabo yesese anopa yigina mu den enti dia bekoso bia no betwagu ewa abefo ntentan kese ne so Facebook ebetwagu ewo eye X ebetwagu ewo Instagram mfoni ahodo ne nyina no bra ne yentena se na yeni enkomo ahodo ne nyina nemum kai oba fa Ghana card bra NHIS registration no ebekoso ho NHIS registration no ebekoso ho. Happy on Wheels, your voice, your power. Na wonim se semena papa de a wode bedware ama we de na toso ayo sukusuku na hana de alive soup. Ompe lemon no a wode to coconut. Ompe coconut no a aloe vera. Ompe aloe vera rose. Ompe rose a obetimi atomi ensa na mde kai ebo di no sa pepepe na odi dware a wa betimi ehunu the difference between the who use na nei ene nia on saka aye alive soap no alive soap feel fresh feel alive odi alive soap adware awie no na obomodia kwakofa Dr. Zen natural deodorant na obomodia de aye omotwemu ye na enka bia yira enka ni nyina yira o ni nyina yira 7 solid days na enka bia ma ho betimi atem free all right be ya djuma to America ne de ka ho nyina we enya de AC ntokuru na mfifiri famu eba ewo moto mu da bi enya de a co destabilize your hormones da bi enya de akoma any skin infection bia da bi entisa we chemical free yemfa aduro bia mfa mframu eyo ba de nsa no a na aduro a ba bontene afia pem ahanwotwe aduwotwe ensia 1886 ekro ye ewiase afana nyina obia diatum bomodi ane pure onyx gh cover by any inkita honi nsa wo so 0544 767 691 ana say 0599 032559 pure onyx gh ewo Facebook pure onyx Ghana ewo Instagram pure onyx gh ewo TikTok, Snapchat, Dr. Zeng natural deodorant. Stay pure, stay sustainable. Mamen Kaiwu say a name the 2025 GMA Japan Motors Corporate Walk and Run, Corporate Run and Walk. Idea Bekoso on the 22nd of September. 2025 bekoso ewo Silver Star Towers benantia ne asamba yinchi na da ye de si ho a ye papo mudne wo bra ye bo ye omai mampanyina wodikan mampanyina wodikan osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na woda no ye hwe na ye di ne yie ewo fel kwan so na dwumadi ye di sika bi enya wo mu bia no yi bi edikobo afoforo no mu a ye nuanom ahodo a wo so omwo ohaw ene ahohihia mu sababepe na tie 25% of all proceeds from this event will be donated to the Ghana Blind Union said ye be ya ebetimi aman sachara necessary abom abrabo ene o masetena mu so yan krankran na person register 100 Ghana cedis misrewa sababepe na obetua nemum woye edwumakuo na opese oba beka dwumadi ho a tete fa homa a betumi afre eno ni 0208 565 397 and I say 0206 784 956
0208 565 397. And I say 0206 784 956. Mamika says, Jumedi Ebidi on the 22nd of September 2025. Jumoku Ahodo Masu Yasanemi Adi Bremo, your Global Media Alliance, Japan Motors, Zen Fusion Consultancy, YFM, Lakeside Estate, Happy FM, Silver Star Tower, YTV, and Silver Star All 2. Yankwa Homanaso. Yan just introducing 13 assault cases. And as you say, Yakin Kain, or yes, and Trofo. Omaya fana ahodo yene yen Charles McCarthy or yesamufu kese pa wabobe for the hawk the obokrata no yene ntwetwe nkomo kakra na Mr. Charles anobamia mo achimu akwaba ku engebetimi avoid it sadie
Ewa mamentia na mentia happy for my for ne ahwefa no pawe anke betimi avoid this avoidable. Say you follow protocols are preventable. And of course, and central for the I and conconsa for home. What's a BBC? Na what you have been no acopedia catch Ghana for Abu Hundaru. Number there were limitations. So what I say, you see, military operations. So, onye attache ya attach as a media person to a military team or moko your operation. Ben, while you would need access, you would need clearance. Sanity, and when your life operational or more yet to a military zone. They get it. And when you are entering any military zone, you will need clearance as a mandatory. So as a clear because they must give you a some more identifier, not a more access purpose. What I say, they tell you what to do, what you can write on, what you cannot report on. And it here. It is all normal your operation. It is just proper. So you walk to the leader of the team, show your ID, and tell him what you are there to do. They get it. But you don't get to a place and start filming. That is not proper. Let's be honest with ourselves. Ethically, ultimately, and military operation, more command for one kahun. I was well dressed. I'm a journalist, so I've come to report. Is that what it is? Young kind of country on sanity. So we are enjoying it. With my boy will be a fee so to report it because you are a journalist and you must report whatever is happening. And then of course who shall be picture as we seeking permission.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? Yes, they are doing operation. And to say what now and you be born in speak to the leader. Get clearance. Because who we are, you definitely must speak to them and hear their side of it. I just had it here. And you know, oh, I'm from Joy TV. I'm from Happy FM. I've been sent to come and cover this. My idea, what is close to who you are? It was okay. Go, stand here. Go and do this because a demolition exercise.
Yeah.
If you watch the footage, the journalist was not properly dressed to even get to maybe a demolition. Yes, the attacks, the beating was wrong. What are they? Say, oh, Nipano, oh, training from no, I totally condemn that act, but young kind of quencher young. Let's do the things and do it right. Your call or not, so Ukra ID card, all right. What prevented you from going to them to tell them you are here to do this? This is a whole train more be someone. We don't do that. It's about bonus and yet the violence, application of violence, it was bad, it is bad, and it will forever remain bad. But as an entrepreneur, we have a responsibility to live up to our expectation. Once you are an accredited journalist, any sin to go and work, it is proper. You speak to the people there. Let them know you are there to do this work. So, they'll be record now they are quite fine. But say, now you just want to go and start recording. What is your purpose? Purpose there, because our job, you must be fair and balanced. Until you start talking to an eyewitness, who we are now, the call. How about the soldiers who were there to undertake that operation? Was he going to talk to them? That's what I say.
So to you, there were certain ethical mishaps in the process.
That is all. That is all. You see, typically, journalists are barred from live engagement, live military engagement zones, unless they are embedded with troops. So what I say, pre-approved clearance. And you are bound by strict non-disclosure and movement restrictions. In you need helmet, you need water boot to be safety boot and what have you to be, because warehouses. You cannot go there in your blue. No head, you are nothing. Now, okay, where eyewitness crowd no thing. See, I'm looking at this from another angle other than what is transpiring. You see, Mitie reporter. So no, because Odruwana McDonald's for Sube Drew on them. Yes, because it's a coincidence or pre-arranged. How did he get there? Was he invited by the military? Or he was invited by the owners of the warehouse? If it was a neutral reportage, and career, I would have expected the journalist, our colleague, would have walked to the leader of the military team to disclose his identity and tell him why he was there. So I smell mischief. Yeah, that one, let's put it right. But beating them, dragging them, I don't support it. Position.
But Charles, this also dovetails into what we describe as a trend of a assaulter journalist that Yedi Juma Ahodo Maya Fana Ahodo we are met with. So we can speak of a Latif Idrisu issue. No, we can speak of way back in February this year. And also we had ABC News, Angel TV, CTFM journalists were assaulted way back in January 2025. Council of State elections. You know, I mean, this trend. When is it ending?
You see, I think sir, a bit ended. Say, your limit, not the public, and so whom a limit, and not security agencies, so whom a limit. Say, we are partners. We are not enemies. It is a way and now whom police ni whom soldier ni so or ye juma. Onya what time for or ye the juma na also oye with juma. It is a right of the police to provide security. What I say, sounds na a year right. Say obey report. And for instance, during an election of Council of State members, that's the work on confusion here. what really happened. Did the journalist misconducted himself? And as a police misconduct, let's find the middle ground. What we can do as journalists, what we cannot do as journalists, what the police and military can do when they are on duty, and what they cannot do. So we are so and central ni nye wotamfo sana police ni and soldier ni nzo nye wotamfo who ye wejuma eno ye wodo. So let everybody stay in his or her lane. They get it. And let's know our boundaries. Let's respect the boundaries and keep the respect. Say yes, sir, we can take care of Sir Nemawi. Of course, Abrikumanov DC we unprovoked. I say na police in Natonensa from Unfiatin or Ban of the ball guy Nesu. Utina and also the normal can know. That the guy no book camera, they were filming the people on the mobile tour bar. Do you get it? The move going in his own figure. And the police opinions were some more busy on Cocantes do fewer. That is not appropriate to stand. In a Ghana too. Boss in the bra. You see, naturally, Obiba or triggered. So I must say, and and yes, our right as a journalist to report, you would want to overstep your boundaries. That is not the case. It is not a license to misbehave just because you are a journalist. We are supposed to be responsible. We are supposed to be respectful. We are supposed to be law-abiding. That is a fact. It is a me who attack you be and no dear Yabeka me a candy. The fact that Wafumo soon says those who to me as those sorry now all journalists. No. Who to me say booby. And I am read that you cannot assault anybody, not even Obiba one. The more Musa, and don't mean Obiba or Yen Juma or say, Wafument may bo. I don't support it. As an engineer, see, oh, so our warehouse to a Mububuno. Yes, it is bad. The violence, the attack on the journalists, no, but I think, say, you see, we are learning. Even with the Antoquesina journalists, Echo report, they still get clearance. They are embedded. And elsewhere, but we are best practice here, Juano, and Ghana Armed Forces, or Public Affairs Department, or many media team be or more attached to them. Your cooperations are not immediate. You have proper briefing on how to report on military issues. Okay. When you go to the court, you have court reporters. They train them on how to report on matters of court. So you cannot just come from anywhere and want to report on issues of court when you are not a court reporter.
True.
So what is it? True. If you want to report on military matters, you must have that clearance to be reporting on military matters, so you know how to go about it. Don't forget, security matters, military issues, national security issues, and no more. Then to report, you know what to report and what not to report. Even accoutrement, you can't film military accoutrement in operations. So these are the things that see young Casano, boy, now, I'm a media man, I can report what you can't report, whatever. It's not true.
Charles, what I'm gleaning is that to a larger extent, the limits to which we can go as journalists. And as that
is the issue. Sana me face because your face said me yen central near your see and central for your report means that the bit me report to PPR. And yes, I say, oh, my men found Abra Queen Elizabeth, the Uyano. You know, you saw how the announcement was done. It took only the BBC to break the news.
True.
I didn't hear. Everybody, I'm for you, but officially, BBC, because Omuka no mama that accreditation and clearance or made me announce and I break that news. And yes, we just turning to know. You can just get up and say, yes, I'm a journalist. I can report. We report everything. You don't report everything. You need clearance.
How long?
Anyone can now ultimately you home. They have not spoken to you.
Of course.
So why are you saying
quoting me?
Why are you quoting me? I spoke to a specific person. They let's know these things. Yeah, these things that my first story feel happy online. I must credit happy online. Do you get it? Because I'm the originator of the story.
True.
So when I pick a story from Happy Online, I must credit Happy Online. Many will interview nobody should go and write on Kazu. I spoke to media. Which media? I spoke specifically to Happy FM. Sefa Dankwa. Do you get it? That is how you do it. And you also, because you're a media man, you can skew and do whatever you want to do. You don't have the license to misbehave. We do not have the license to do whatever we want to do merely because we are journalists. We are governed by rules and regulations. But we are presidential press corps.
No correct.
Parliamentary press corps.
True.
Why do we have them? And why did people specifically assign journalists to these institutions? Why do they train them? Parliament, you train you. And were they not trained as journalists before they brought them? They were journalists, but they are telling you, say, had the over say, no, this means this, this means that. When the military also should open up the Ghana Armed Forces, High Command, and then the Ghana Police Service, but the security institution must also open up and give the media that opportunity to understand workings. So there should be that constant training on how to report on military matters. Say yes, these things will happen. A year no so media houses are kissing now more at Tabambe to say happening in the more to meet the more reporters about. And Uncle cooperation where Nipa Bakwana Minu would have been part of it. As a banner, but this one I feel say no. Obi na said that Fair Joy TV for some Mongo. Because no one a ben ho. What I say? Yes, I didn't see what community now. I got to with the see by your office in Tina. Didn't see. Just you were informed and transported to the scene to go and cover. Because I'm a fraud of my assignment, I saw already start. I tell you the purpose of the assignment.
Yeah.
That is it. You can't come. So, of course, if they are spoken to them, so that the leader of the team.
So he believes that he couldn't have gone there under his own volition. He said, okay, look, I've seen this story. It's a developing story. The person economical cover. The course will be. I want to bring it to our viewers. You don't believe that an editor could have even seen it and says, look, Mamin Suma na ko where the goes.
Na se wo kwa se wo ni amon for more no kokasa ana.
Na se me drew na obi anywhere.
Na se amon for video ye hu ye na amon for ni pa no nkoma wo ni ye die no se na amon soja for no go do ya na we nu nso abedru. I say, what banner me ya dear, come and speak to me. Until you take soldier phone side, who you now go take eyewitness side. I have balanced story. We are taking eyewitness report account of what? When the people who have undertaken the exercise were there. Yes, what no money ho. So money so there's no operation or more. Then you are speaking to eyewitness, those who saw what happened. But in this case, the people were there. The operation was live. It was a live operation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it? It was a live operation. It's a live operation there. Of the head, no. If you join, so the Ghana will be in the majority. I'm from Joy TV. This is my card. I've been sent to come and cover what is happening here. Okay. Then who start if you are not? Or say no, you cannot go here. You can't stand here. Stand here and take whatever you want to take and go. Asa. That's what I say. That is all I'm saying. It is the reason why we in Central now come be a ID card. It's in the ball con. So why would you want to go and do things because I'm a journalist so that I've come? Be reported. Yeah, reporters are. It's not done. Yes.
Ja. Mama na wazi anope.
If I won't, yes, sir.
So
you won't do it. You they say far no, you will not do that.
So nim did that.
Inti so bia ya mayen kasa ye nyina ye nsancho bunti no ye no. You and you near budget so say yeah bonus de me mfa bonus so. But I think that let's do the right thing at the right time. The year no kwano so me kwano mo say me ma me cover. Do you get it? I've identified myself to the leader of the troop. Or see, he will not allow me cover. And say the Mako Dinanche and a Miria Afomia. Yes, we will defend you. Then it was for the public interest. Then we needed to know what was going on. So moon never be no more this year. I don't know what cause the person for me or most of money won't casa. Do you get it? But once that have not been established.
Because you see, and that's the point. Say okay video no.
Yes.
Okay, if I mean nana ma compare for video into so okay video no. If say odru hononka a soldier for no ho I am pretty sure say oni be din komo. If so okay say people were there I want to understand whether a straf for no more ho anase e bia na nipa e bi na abochinku ho no kokoto wo mo. Because if you look at the video, I'm basing whatever because that's the only document that we have. And, exactly. And the account of our brother. So you realize that the military came from behind him. So if indeed Senka Omo, I'm sure. I mean, pay our practice without saying that. And then suddenly you begin to do whatever it is that you're doing because you know very well in as much as you are eager to report, there are also ethical considerations that you must follow.
Exactly. Yes.
And so that's where my dilemma is. I want to
video now. You see, a warehouse is and your warehouse back when you be a single room no makubu. Do you get it? And you know, could you one side that this is what will happen. But or no 10 accounts or so drew on as a soldier for the year or more person or more few on no more. Do you get it? Only on my sister station, I don't a Kasai, and that was what he said.
Did he say that they were there? Not all person free honor.
Also, drew honor. I said, so the phone we are more prepared after honor Marco. That is his account.
He also says that drew honor whilst they were about to start the Nyom person on your person. He also had said there were sirens of the military coming to the location again.
Coming to do what? You see, engine and Makaton, who will say operation quad, your operation, we cordon to the area and accessible to everybody. And in the way, so the soldier for proper military men and alcohol with military vehicles. You don't even go closer. Your operation military zone. And once a place is a military zone, you will need clearance. In fact, there's non-negotiable and mandatory. And I say a clearance away to alcohol. Until with that clearance, you cannot. Until say what now by any means, almost don't film. I don't have problem. But I say bono my boy and then I remember where you should go. Apart from that, I don't think the military is in the wrong in this one. No.
Charles.
We are. And to yes, you engine too. And ya near Huria Dina and Numati. We won't say as my bama. Ya Timia, who and the Macan of Quates, where they say any say, we say any say. This one, on this one, no. Our brother from Joy didn't try.
Mamma was on a pay. So, Oje,
I did my fool, my fool. I don't know what I feel. Why you
me knew my but today so because the conversation that we're having is attracting a lot of interest. There is a year another angle to this conversation. Basically, quickly because we have a Kakari has joined us. It says there were some statements I'll make here that were not accurate. Number one has got to do with the fact, especially when I was asking you whether say he believes that statement and accurate. My main call right
for me now no.
Kakari Pachadama, where the
Mr. Zeva,
yes, sir.
Martin, come out anyway with Chief Fujina. Mr. Charles McCarthy, good morning.
Morning, senior.
Yes, sir, boss. Mr. Zeva, let me tell me a penny house now. I'm saying something about kind of make quite one, but I realize maybe on share some of the latest information and videos on this matter. Maybe me are not canon. Even though like all things being equal, it's qualified, maybe he doesn't have some of the background, that may have informed some of the things he said. So I wanted to draw his attention or his attention to some of the actual things that happened on the ground. Now, yesterday in the evening, I just joined this reporter now. I said, "We on one kasa interview. Our grant here, Asempa FM, Facebook, Obiba, this is his account. Of course, the orators McCarthy could do now military for the also no more kasa and so no be kasa, which is like he said, if in some training that's the standard. But I would say, or no, the cameraman, any other journalist about account, they say, who said demolition is Tuesday, right? And bad news to say demolition is cost for Tuesday. We didn't have a lot of media coverage on Tuesday because it wasn't announced, so people didn't know. So we didn't have a lot of media coverage. So Wednesday morning, they got there around 9 a.m. When they got there, there was no military person there. There was no security person there. It was just the excavator operator breaking down, continuing the demolition. And they approached him with their camera and microphone and asked certain questions. Say, "Oh, okay, into free him. Where is the order from? ABI, And then after the excavator, they left the excavator, and on the scene there were eyewitnesses. So they went to the eyewitness and started engaging them. Up of that point, according to the Joy News reporter's account and his cameraman, which is available for everybody to watch, that time no more approaching eyewitness. No, there was no police, there was no military, there was no national security personnel present. There was nobody supervising the demolition. Of course, they would have gone there per standard practice and spoken to that person. So I would say, almost approaching eyewitness being almost I say Almost first 2 questions. Then they heard sirens. This is the account coming from the Flower Pot side of the Princess Road and the Cramore side of the Princess Road. According to them, both cars were coming in opposite directions. And everything baby one. I was a military for anybody. The first thing was the military man coming with the whip and coming to whip the eyewitness. And if you watch the video, Joy News reporter raised a microphone branded, indicating that I am a journalist and I am from Joy News. I understand what Charles McCarthy said, but I think it's important to have this background so that it doesn't yet like journalist and your obejuma. We rely on eyewitness, whistleblowers, any other thing that they see. So the eyewitness account, any information, the reporting, Emma or man Kosono. So the account almost in a there was no police, there was no military, there was nobody supervising the demolition. That was yesterday. The previous night there was, but there was nobody. And they went to the excavator. After the excavator, eyewitness was now and almost starting in the Dinkomo. That is when the military car came in with sirens oncoming. So I just wanted to clear that because Charles McCarthy said, no more honum, I don't know, man, Kata, one introducing no one Kata. No, according to the person, that's not what happened, and the video is available.
Okay.
Secondly, the Charles McCarthy look at Parliament House, courts, judiciary. There's press corps, yes, we know, who are trained. Yes, and so that's why when it comes to matters in Parliament, matters in Jubilee House, matters in court, but there's also stories of public interest. There's also stories of so you're a journalist. Now when we say and are we saying that you need accreditation or training from institution or carry out the demolition and sign away to me? I could find out information, and so that's what I wanted to bring to the fore, so that Nipeni or Charles McCarthy can address those ones, so that we don't make it seem as if there was no thing. It's in patch of Mr. Zepa made that thing. So,
Charles, I don't know, say there are any responses or demand. Because that was why I was asking. Because from the video,
not really responses. But I think Nakakari, why won't say or cite as Empire as the source of interview I transpired between the journalist and the station. I cited Adum FM. That's what I say. I cited Adum because he spoke to Adum, and this is what he said on Adum. Anything that but then if what Kagari is saying is true, why not? That is a legitimate thing. Is it on the point of you can of course report on it. You know where it will go to. But I'm only saying that I said that to push the security agencies, so they will create that avenue for Central for so many.
I know. So the police, I know. So the police has got a press call, but I know. So the kind of police service has got a press call.
Okay, but military we know, and I think
that I don't know. I mean, mean to me.
That is it. And yes. I really don't have issues with the intervention, at least factual. That gentleman can fine, but we are listening to him, and I will share that with you.
Okay.
I don't FM. Your mom station is one of their own, and that was what he said. It was based on that in my
All right.
Yes.
Charles Mameno Ora Kakari Mameno and Anna you joined in the conversation this morning. So I mean there are a couple of things. Idea back on say as journalists anyway we see it. Number two is the fact that was a security operators and as a security agencies and so ETIAS we are co-conspirators. We are not enemies. They should not antagonize central, and I know I say yes, irrespective of the mishap I cause so in process of so nipa no antimi ankonkoje krata kwenya ye ma no kwan so onkononkonko ya nkonkodi za adwuma no. I still believe that all of these things could have been prevented to a larger extent. Mkayenko emanin konkudru ye bia kokodru enrano. Of course, any free ho nako. And also there and there you could have told the person say delete the stuff on your gadget there and then. But to detain the journalist as if or commit a crime, you know, that's uncalled for. Ghana for people know free 0551 563 916 0555 657 Good morning, Udini baby. Free. Good morning, Udini baby. Free.
Good morning, Obiba.
Yes, I'm bright in here. You are about so kind to see you. You are about so kind.
Member of the
Mate.
Number say them, I'm talking
yes.
Only priceless.
Aye.
Why you direct? Oh. Yeah, that's the Makati. Oh, yeah, senior journalist. Ono catch a journalist. Omuko baby, Omuko, like Omuko Kata, Tini one. Yes, Omuko became police for another for the party. Senior Sifa, who are journalists, and yet, Tata Mojman and
To a larger extent, there are places that you cannot enter. So, for example, if you are not part of the presidential press corps, untimi entire presidency say okwa cover BBR. So there are places here where Parliament say if you're not part of the presidential press corps, the treatment that you get when you go there as a journalist is different from treatment in the one more presidential press corps no. So and there are other places that you cannot.
We say a public place,
a public place, but they have designated the place as a security zone. And the asraf one also to me. So just here. In the ono semi koho na se minim say a designated security zone. E was me hunu empanyimfo mo hwe so no ansa na me no madi nkomo.
Okay. But journalists and no one will say journalist journalist. The microphone actually say I'm a journalist. The SS sugar. It's me bully panel. The moment me up on now, I'm going to be on the plan. Which the we are. I'm in the plan. Then because of uniform, any product kita or another. No, we are not be almost 1 minute or more police for. It's the best room. Police for any soldier for me. No more money to do that now. Now, I'm doing say, I want to call retirement. Now, we call retirement. Now, you are uniform. No, any everywhere. Now, be to air with the same thing. I'll be listening.
Right, Mama Nawasi. Yanko, good morning. Udini baby Afrifi.
How was it?
Sakura ni Sakura mbacho mientio.
Oh, no more so can
me say me de ha, but we have already set up there.
Once I meet you, our radio phone, Polygon and anyone na ni sister Baba could be caught now to just dinner.
Oh,
of course, I say, you can say, dinner what 8. Now, anyone know emergency on you say no my word. And then say, enter there, didn't get right theater because we now need. You say, one month, you will not be cacra and one what just
yes,
so now me team, I was with you for my interview now. A year and one media for no big Ubia candidate, but me so in fact, it's a bright side. We support a bone, military, Bebu, Annapolis, Bebu, whatever the case it is. You had to handle it. Who said, maybe a reference. I'm going to say, demonstration.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, over control situation. Who is a police in your family that will be, and I say, what? Yeah, be wrong. Yes, yeah, the big academy, a quality, in fact, me supporting.
Okay.
And we are,
elections.
After you march, you police in you can't watch them. After you march, you call police in you can't watch them.
After you march, you call police in.
Yes. Only after now, Ghana media for you be I want to say, as some a value, a bit more. Yes. About other side so almost me can about this side so no can ya any no problem.
There be made them in this house so by one way or some new dinkum what is them new dinkum say there is
media journalists be media omunya to do so. On say a ban NDC there will be our no better ya MBC time no more be blessed almost me kasa.
Mama no I say yanko good morning dini be review.
Bra ko je sefa dan kwa
mala mi dini mpacho boko de
am ya do ya se intefo si enye bokra ekrem mchia na mchia etifo na mchia mpefo ayo mu interview efa abrabro a ekoso o mawe mu bra ko je sefa dan kwa no mawe fe ye be ko yanim ade a ayembra se mbra ye ejuma e wo mawe mu a em se omani bako ni discipline be ba omani bibia se fata se omani yesu yen saka ne sebeka mbra ai wo omani mu no edi ohiani ene e friendsen obia debi edi ohiani
ai ni emrani ni esikafo
en diskafo ena endi obia onim that's a famous person that's ohiani ene obia oni obia on asamba oni obi be kan biama no basa omo asamba mo obi omo kama mo o ska asam na tisen kura na be kan biama na eye mrai wo mawem yesa se de soja foni ya no etiambra anamboa etiambra wo sha se ye program no from January to July o see about 17 say how many cases
13 cases
ICC. Yeah. Me ka say this year kra last year no 2024 no Joy FM journalist bi at the end year akoma ni scam akana na atum say asem we koso ma we mana ya TV it say in some ACC na say mbra enye djuma enye ade a esbitwa nyama enkoso ma we mu nyina aye mbra enye djuma ye fa de fe and dey chia ye ko GGI election GGA elections are here ena nipa we ni as a victorious na no dem the last 4 years I vote man and I ye preventive ye fit we and ya sakoto abade amano esuetwa
final call Mamenka was the Ghana Journalists Association on a press conference and at 2 p.m. to address some of these issues. The military has also, the Ghana Armed Forces has also issued a press statement. They've been directed to investigate into what transpired at that particular place. The course on final call 1 minute. Prince Poakwa in Brown Janamiso. Udini baby afraid for Adama.
Hello.
Udini baby afraid. Mr. Cousin Bacho Minti Adama.
So, Fenya, it's kind. A man I want a second, a rat, a year. When I say upon Mariaco, a journalist, let's say, who so, who yet right thing. So, if you are a journalist, you are probably of your hand time who will be not the Paco yet. Why, what Paco I did the right way? Yeah, media man, I will take a problem. So, hey, yes. Oh, and the Caticano, a media man, it's here, she said, or not for you, and I was for you, here, Casamano. Oh,
the point is that it's not on a for me and as on a for me. even if so be a fumpa, the approach with which ube treaty from the Nepana form is the thing.
You see, me, but unfortunately, but also, I get also food. Okay, so who would my say the money in the year? Who's the problem? What's the year? What's the problem? Yes, all the big yama. The Bumia, I'm up for the casino, the whole pack of Mariabu.
But Mr. Gotti, you're not being fair. Mr. Gotti, no journalist will go. No journalist will go out with the intent say or call Amiyaboni because or Benyo will be Amaya Kaman Derby. That's not how it is done. But young friends here, we've eaten into a happy sports time. 3 minutes past the hour of 9.